Okay, does it matter that I don't have headphones?
Boom.
Oh.
What?
Like, yeah.
Y'all do everything else together. I'm just saying.
Come on, man.
Won't be y'all first time. Y'all ain't never put headphones on like that together? Hey, chill out, fam. We got another headphone. We lost the cord. Y'all got a cord in the car? Y'all record music, right? Y'all got no, like Sony?
Oh, like a little. No.
Just a cord. Like, tell people, be like, yo, I watched them set up the whole podcast by themselves. When we walked in, they was struggling, setting shit up. Let people know. Like, they think we not motherfucking humble and like we not here working for ourselves. We are. We doing all our own stuff. You know what I'm saying?
We do our own stunts.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate the one
This
hand
is
clap
our
we
dancing.
got. That's cool. You know? You didn't join in with that at all? It's a little
Thank
late.
you.
It's a little late.
Thank
It's a little late.
you.
Yeah.
Oh. There's a lot of energy at the very beginning of the
I
show.
forgot who they were. I forgot what they stand for.
Wow.
A lot of energy.
Doesn't that feel better? They ain't
Holding
got no
together.
budget, but they're humble, and we walked in
Yeah.
and we saw it for ourselves.
Yeah, we ain't
had
got no
to pour
budget.
Our own
Yeah.
wine.
You did not pour. Oh, you did pour your own wine.
Yes.
Didn't we opened the bottle though.
If you want to look like you could hear us, you could put the headphones on, but you actually won't be able to hear us.
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
yeah. Let's do that.
Because then you'll look cool.
Because she
You
has
know?
the wireless.
But then we're going to leave this in so everybody will know that
But
it's
then you
fake.
also won't be able to hear us.
Yeah, I can.
Unless
you
you
can
keep
put it around
one
her
off.
neck.
Might you keep one off.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh.
just talk like this,
Oh,
and
she
you
got the
look
wireless
like you're on the
joints.
podcast.
You gonna finesse y'all? Oh, do you have a lighter?
We do. No, we do have a lighter. Our budget is that big. Believe me, we might even have multiples around here on some real shit. Look at this. Boom, boom.
Wow. Winery's
don't
really
get a
doing
lighter.
it.
You
We're doing it. We're doing it big.
How do
You
you
got-
properly light? Well, paper because it burns quicker.
What are you asking?
How to properly light it so it doesn't burn too fast?
I
You're
don't
supposed to
fucking know.
hover
What
it.
am I? A fucking weedologist?
What is this podcast?
Ooh, weedologist.
Yeah, you like that?
I like
I
weedologist.
think that's
fucking
already
weedologist.
created.
Again, you're such a hater on me. They're like, I invented some shit and you were like, it's already a real thing.
A weedologist?
Yeah,
A
dude,
weedologist.
that's real.
How many times have you met with one?
We're actually about to go.
They're like, this strain works better for you.
You're going to go to a weedologist?
Well, we're going to a factory where they grow the weed and stuff. So the person that's telling us about the weed should be a weedologist.
That's you just made that up too.
No, I'm dead serious.
That person should not. They're not a weedologist.
What are they?
What are
That
they?
person's a
Like
stoner
a
at work.
horticology.
That person's a stoner at work. That dude's- so this weed right here, this one knocked me the fuck out last week. This one's really good.
I also
man.
wouldn't trust anyone who referred to themselves as a weedologist because it would all of a sudden be really unprofessional.
I've never said I was a weedologist.
You
if
look
somebody's
like
like-
a guy that would call himself a
You continue to tell me what guys I look like.
Especially when like a tag says, I'm the weedologist.
My
Yeah.
tag says that. I would wear a tag
Yeah,
that
that
says
says that.
no. That's not my style.
Oh, I was just wondering how long you guys have been. You guys feel like you're so in tune with each other on your like musical bits and your voices.
Oh.
I know. So it's just
We
just
are
been.
sisters.
He
But
thought
my-
y'all was sisters.
My sister won't roll with me like that.
He thought y'all was sisters.
But you guys have always been like that ever since you're kids. Even.
Yeah. It's kind of like a family thing.
And it's still not. You guys still can't get it together.
What
The
do you
bits
mean?
are mediocre at best. That's what I'm saying.
I'm just impressed with your guys' in tuneness with one another. Did the dance start first, or did the music start first, or is it all just all happen
All
at
in
once?
one. All in one.
Just always dance,
All in
always
one.
music.
They really was in tune. They would have got that all in one together. Chris.
Oh, no,
that's
See them fucking
Wait,
up?
wait. We can do our iconic intro. Let's show you this.
Watch y'all count down with these.
One.
It's an 8
Two.
count.
What's happening? We're Ceraadi. I'm Imagine.
And I'm Sire.
And we're two sisters that you guys love to see on the internet.
Whoa.
Whoa.
We
Guess
gotta
we'll
be
keep that.
better.
Yeah, I know.
We
You ready?
need more like this.
You ready?
Ready?
1, 2, 3. What's
happening?
happening? I'm your boy, Sterling Steelo Brim, a.k.a. S to the B to the best breed, a.k.a. that third little, it's just me, a.k.a. Concerned Father, a.k.a. Black Mama, a.k.a. R.I.P. Black Mamba, a.k.a. your stylist, a.k.a. Seasonton, and last but not least, a.k.a. your Uncle Elroy.
And
It's
I'm
kinda
Chris
pitchy.
Reinacher, a.k.a. the connoisseur, a.k.a. weedologist,
Yeah.
a.k.a. the goop in your gap,
Yep.
a.k.a. your new baby daddy, a.k.a. the elusive moose,
La la la.
a.k.a. la la la, a.k.a. I'm gonna add Harry Pothead.
Oh, yeah.
Now that I have this scar on my forehead.
Yeah.
We have a lot of AKAs though.
Oh, you guys got some AKAs?
Yeah.
Can
But we introduced for each other though.
Oh, AKAs we introduced for each other?
Yeah.
Comment to the podcast. We got Skinny Legend over here, Iceberg Mods,
Okay.
formerly known as Big Red,
Okay.
Getting Bread,
Okay.
Icon D-Line.
Who called her Big Red?
That's when I had dyed my hair red.
Okay.
I was big red, yeah.
Money Making Maj.
All right, to the left of me, I got the baddest bald-headed baddie, okay? Side cat, fly cat, skate girl side, all right? Vegan booty, all right? They like to shake it on the town and hold it down. Side easy. Easy and breezy.
And that's on Linguini.
Ooh, you know what? Give it up for that.
Yeah. That
That was very
was the most high
energetic.
energy
Yeah,
intro we've ever had.
fucking
I
we
feel
need to
like.
get our shit together, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, this is Chris. Chris, they call him Chris the man that'll fuck your bitch.
Okay.
Yeah, they say Chris got an itch though, so I don't know.
No,
Yeah, this
It's
is my
not
first
working.
time trying it, man.
it's not working for
It's
you.
not that good. I'm not gonna lie to you.
AKA Chris the Snitch.
Chris the
We
snitch.
haven't used Chris the Snitch.
Chris
for
the
a
snitch
while.
has been gone for a while.
I
yeah.
forgot. I'm a snitch.
You stopped snitching though, right?
Yeah. That's why it ended.
That's good, man.
I stopped
That's
telling
good. That
on
snitching
people.
shit had to stop.
I was a big tattletale for a while.
And yeah, welcome to Wine and Weed. If you guys do not know about this show is a show where we drink a bottle of wine, smoke a joint while talking about the news throughout the week. It's a topical show, a comedy show though, at base. So we want to make sure we have a good time, laugh, and enjoy the ride. Ladies, are you ready? All right. Gentlemen, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know. You gotta do that again.
Gentlemen, are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, now I had like some nerd rage behind it though.
He sound like he just came from the Super Bowl.
Storm the Capitol.
And today we're drinking some Sauvignon Blanc from Kim Crawford, and of course, back on the show is the Whispering Angel.
Yeah, we got the, you know what? We used to call it a thought drink, but I'm going to respect y'all more than that. And we're going to just call it the,
Wow.
the drink formerly known as a thought drink.
What? He's like, you didn't call it that.
No, it was the thought
You
drink.
guys?
It's definitely the thought
That was
drink.
our first time ever having that.
Oh, good, okay.
You're kind of
Yeah.
labeling yourself as thought, though. We weren't
Okay.
labeling it as thoughts.
We're drinking Kim Crawford, though. Which sounds
Which
like a
is-
90s star.
Yeah.
Is it not a 90s star?
I feel like she was on Party of Five.
She was on Baywatch for 2 seasons.
Yeah, I believe all that.
You gonna have to get us a new drink. I don't
Yeah.
even want to drink it no
That
more.
drink is amazing. I'm
I don't
joking.
even want to drink it no more.
We drink it every
We are
day.
women of the
We were-
cloth.
So wait.
We were the thoughts.
we mainly
that
drank
lost,
Whispering
right.
Angel on the show, where it's just two of us.
Just the two of us.
And before you guys drink, you guys go, Whispering Angel.
Whispers in the dark.
And add the glitter sound effect.
Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom.
Hey, we could have a dance competition with them easy and blow their ass out, fam.
We could.
On some real shit.
I
See,
believe it.
every guy wants to be talking that mess, talking about, oh, y'all want to dance battle with me? Y'all don't want no smoke, da 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 da. Like,
No, I really do this, fam. I ain't got time for the little goofy shit y'all talking about.
oh, okay.
Me and Chris out here getting to it for real.
We-
you know what I'm saying?
We're
met?
choreographed. We were
We-
doing choreographed dances.
Chris
We
looks
met
like
on
he carries
7
a
days
team
a
on
week.
his back.
We met on the setup. We met on the setup you got served like a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
What scene were
We
y'all
were,
in?
we were, what? We were this.
Batman School, Timberland. No, I mean, you out here killing it, fam. You
The
know?
intro? Y'all was in the intro?
Yeah, I jumped over. I was the one that had my leg up peeing. That wasn't really J-Bug.
Oh.
That
But
was me.
You,
No, wait.
if I was upside down on
that
my head,
wasn't
you might
Jay Book
recognize
who did
me.
that.
It don't matter.
See,
First of all,
y'all
for
wasn't
you
really in
to-
that
for you to even
movie.
remember that is crazy. It was Raspy.
No.
It was one of them.
It
niggas.
wasn't any of BTK.
Marcus Houston.
No, it was the dude with the cornrows.
I'm not falling
and
for
then
it.
then he snipped the girl's
Yeah. Why do you
But that's-
remember every step?
I
of
love
you
it.
guys?
I feel like she
What
could
is-
just-
What does Steve Harvey have on? Go.
he had on like a fedora.
Yeah, fuck yeah, he
and then
did.
it was I think it was tan and he had a red shirt.
Yeah,
the
okay.
collar.
I don't know. The fact that you really tried to get me in that, I don't know. Yeah.
It's like one of those movies you can almost like tell like a story and go through every chapter.
No, I watched that movie too. I don't know if I remember it to the point you do. Like I don't know if I lived my life in dedication of Little Saint like you did.
I'm gonna stick to the wine.
I am
Oh.
high.
What do you-
Okay.
She's
What do
high.
you think? What do you think the movie that you know the best is?
Coming to America.
You
Easy,
know,
easy.
you could tell it
Easy
like scene
front
by
to back.
scene.
I can tell you every line.
Really?
I'm fucking in there.
All right,
Okay.
do a couple real quick.
Who are you talking to? Kind of jigga booty you think? Dance for me, nigga. I'm like, okay.
Oh.
What is it?
I can't even enjoy ASMR because the budget here, I don't have a cord. I don't have a flipping cord
Can you
for my headphones.
just speak through the microphone? Your headphones work perfectly fine. They're wireless.
What?
New technology.
What did he say? What'd you say?
What is the question?
What? You had a question?
Let's get into the article. She's too high. Let's get into the articles of the week.
This woman used Gorilla Glue instead of hairspray. She ended up in the hospital. A Louisiana woman is sought medical treatment after mistakenly using Gorilla Glue spray adhesive in place of actual hairspray. Tessica Brown's, love the name, plight went...
Whoa, what the fuck was that,
Tessica.
Chris?
I've never heard Tessica.
Yeah.
It's a combination of two names.
Yeah, it's from, they didn't know her dad's what his name was, and she came from his testicles, so they just put her mom's name was Jessica, put them together, and you got Tessica.
Tessica Brown's plight went viral earlier in February after she revealed that her hair had been stuck in the same style for a month since she substituted her usual got-to-be glued spray with the industrial strength glue when she ran out. My hair don't move. You hear what I'm telling you? It don't move, she said in the original video posted to TikTok.
Yeah.
Have we seen this? Do you want to watch it?
Can we
can
see
watch
it
it.
again, though?
Yeah,
Because
put the video up.
the way you're reading, I need to visualize it now.
Yeah.
Visualize.
Visual-
What are you, a Looney Tunes character? Visualize it.
All right, you're going to get beat
I
up
want to
today.
visualize. Let me put it up on here. You want it on there? I'll put it on here.
My hair has been like this for about a month now. It's not by choice. No, it's not by choice. When I do my hair, I like to, finish it off with the little got-to-be glue spray. Just to keep it in place. Well, I didn't have any more got-to-be glue spray, so I used this.
Who did her lashes?
Gorilla glue spray.
They are missing spaces in between, huh?
Am I mean to say she kind of gives me Lil Mama vibes?
No, you're not mean to say it.
She reminds
It
me.
don't move. You hear what I'm telling you? It don't move. I've washed
Like a painted do-rag.
If you ever run out of got-to-be glue spray, don't ever use
Why would you use that? Like, she's telling people
That's
like they
pretty
was-
obvious advice.
Did they give her cocaine of some sort? Why her eyes won't close at all either?
Oh, she has some blinks once yet, huh?
Oh, she putting everything on that thing.
Yeah, she's just got a helmet now.
She putting everything on that thing, boy.
Yo.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. She basically just shined her bald head.
Wait,
That's all she just did.
and nothing happens. Like, this is the
Shit,
life
bro.
I'm living.
But she can go swimming and shit now. That's good.
Oh, yeah.
The life that I guess I'm gonna have to live.
I've never watched her try to do the cleaning process.
I wonder, does it give you a headache?
Like how tight it is?
Yeah, does it slowly
Yeah, so when
kinda
her hair grows
condense it?
in, it starts to stretch.
Oh, fuck.
No, I don't know why this would be your first thought was like to put Gorilla Glue. I love her saying like if you don't have gots to be, don't use Gorilla Glue. Like nobody else is using.
Right.
Gorilla
She gave
Glue.
a PSA that nobody needed.
I did see a lady say there is a company out there that has
Like a
it
gor-
says
oh, yeah,
Gorilla
Gorilla
Gel,
Snot. Gorilla
Gorilla
Snot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that they use so that could be
But
confusing. But still, nobody else is getting.
You buy those
confused
things
by
in two separate departments, though.
this. You do. One is in arts and crafts.
Gorilla
and
Glue is
home.
never gonna be in a beauty salon ever.
No, that was in the home improvement
What
section.
I will say though is if I'm a girl getting products and I'm usually seeing different symbolism,
But she's not gonna
whatever.
be in Home
like
Depot
a
grabbing the glue.
but I'm saying a gorilla on just a bottle. That has nothing to do with my hair. That don't make sense.
Imagine she
you
was
see,
at Home Depot though. She was checking out her 2x4s and was like, "Shit, I could use some hair products."
oh my god.
I've always thought Gorilla Glue's branding, can you get confused? I feel like Gorilla Glue is new.
Gorilla Glue
Crazy
came
Glue is the
out,
classic, right?
And they commented and they're like, we had a couple of cases of this.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
My
So there's a couple
problem is
people-
this. My problem is this. All the years of Gorilla Glue, Crazy Glue, whatever the fuck you want to talk or say, why the fuck has there been no solution? Like when you put Gorilla Glue, if you doing some shit and you use Gorilla Glue, your motherfucking hand turns to a callus in 10 seconds. Like your hand hardens up. It's not like Elmer's where you can just rub it off. It's like, no, your shit is fucked for maybe a day and a half, 2 days. Why is there not a solution yet from Gorilla Glue being like,
should we cancel Gorilla Glue?
I wasn't going that hard.
It's just a joke. It's just a
All
joke.
these
Let's
all
not-
these Gen
I'm-
Z
I'm-
kids just
yeah,
so
I'm a
ready to
millennial.
cancel
We know, this is a
anything.
comedy podcast.
How long has Gorilla Glue even been around? Because I feel like I just heard of Gorilla Glue maybe like 5-10 years ago.
Man,
When I was growing up,
what?
I didn't know what Gorilla Glue
knew
was.
Crazy Glue.
I knew Crazy Glue. I just feel like the branding of Gorilla Glue maybe hasn't gone far enough. And that can of spray does look like hairspray.
Well,
Also, don't women sometimes put Elmer's glue in their hair?
who the fuck?
What woman do
that's-
you know?
You know what? This
Isn't
is
that-
white woman
There's
shit
a
again.
hairstylist. Like, it's a hairstylist
Oh, you're still like gluing
thing.
tracks, gluing extensions
in
and
the
stuff. But it's not
Nobody's
Elmer's
using
glue.
Elmer's,
Boy,
fam.
is
No, I'm
I-
saying
I
I'm trying
think
to figure
punk
out how
rockers
he's
are using Elmer's
correlating
glue.
with it to hair.
I know. I'm telling him, hell no. I'm telling him.
Like when people had like Liberty Spikes, you know, like punk rock Liberty Spikes. I feel like those guys used to use like Elmer's glue in order to do that.
I'm not.
But you guys have not ever heard of that.
It's
We not around the Liberty fucking spike people, man.
Yeah, but so I thought them. I don't know. I don't know why I'm just defending her. I just
No, so
That's-
okay.
I mean,
Other
if you're
people's
just if you're just on the fly, but if you know this is something that you bought, you should know the difference.
I mean,
This
those
is
two shouldn't even be
Gorilla
like by
Glue,
each other in the
y'all.
bathroom. It would
Like,
make no
why
sense.
would you even have them even close
By
to
each
each
other?
other? One of you should be looking through the fucking the
Underneath the
hammers and
sink,
everything.
yeah.
Anything. You're just like, oh, I found the Gorilla Glue. The other one is hair product.
In the
like,
bathroom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
why would you have? Yeah, I can't defend her at all.
So-
People did speculate that maybe this was at first they were like maybe this is some kind of Super Bowl ad where the Gorilla Glue is using this girl. They're gonna pay her eventually. That didn't happen. That bitch
Oh.
just put Gorilla Glue in her hair. But for a while, I was like, that would have been a cool ass marketing thing because we ain't been talking about Gorilla Glue. It ain't been in our fucking. It ain't been trending. And now we all here talking about Gorilla Glue on this podcast and everything else. So they must have made a lot of money from it. You like, you need some shit to really stick, nigga. Get Gorilla Glue.
somebody said that she became like the main character of the internet. Like when people fuck up this hard, are you like respect for letting us all know for your entertainment, or are you like, why the fuck? Like, why would you,
you
tell
know what?
everybody?
I think I've really felt this feeling like, it's like, man, I done effed up. So I'm going to just let everybody know so they don't end up like me because I'm so pissed and I'm so mad. And I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, but Gorilla Glue. I mean, it's one thing to be like, yo, man, I really fucked up and I went through the wrong side of the thing. You know, if you're driving this way, this is the wrong side.
Well, maybe
Simple shit, right? Gorilla Glue, though, right? In your fucking hair. Your hair does not move for 3 months.
I think-
you just after 3 months decided to fucking go to the hospital. You just in 3 months was like, this is getting a little bit much. Like, what the fuck? 3 months it took you to be like, I gotta go to the hospital.
a couple days into it's probably convenient. You're like, I don't have to do my hair again.
She probably was loving this. She was going swimming. She was doing everything. She was like, I ain't gotta do my hair. This is fucking amazing.
It
just
probably
got a
began as
superpower.
like in her head, it was a genius idea. Like, I'm gonna use this and I'm gonna be straight.
In the beginning, she probably thought, yeah, the
Yeah.
Gorilla Glue is the lick.
Well,
Y'all
you
bitches
know
been spending so much
what?
money on Gots to Be. Y'all keep Gots to Be up. Gots to Be up. But guess what? I'm gonna gorilla this shit and watch what's gonna happen.
You know what? She's probably like, I'm at least get something out of it. I'm at least get, because I heard she got like verified or something, right?
As what? As an idiot?
I don't know.
Verify as what?
She did get medical help.
Yeah, she needed it.
But I'm like, didn't like other like doctors actually reach out and then like,
Of course, any doctor will reach out
I'm
to get
saying, yeah,
go
so
say
now
name
you
in the
have to
fucking
doctor.
media. Yeah.
Look, she'll probably get like a reality show or something out of it.
Of what is the reality show about? Why is this
about
person a
love,
star to
and they'll
you?
base it off of how Gorilla Glue makes it last.
Why are we?
Ooh,
Why
it's
are
a
we?
Gorilla Glue branded.
Why are we making
series.
her a star? Again, I'm so confused on why she's a star.
Because I think this is what America
so,
does.
So this
This
is
is what America
I
does.
think we just go like,
Our-
that guy's an idiot. Give him $1 million.
No, I think it's, now we know
Give him
like
the White
how
House.
we're trying to make money off of it. We're seeing business ideas.
No,
We're
no.
business
First of all,
oriented
you're not her
people.
managers. You're just giving away
Maybe
business
that-
ideas.
maybe
Well,
You
no,
should
I'm
be.
saying, but like we naturally will say it out loud though.
Yeah,
But
she-
what the fuck is the business?
We just said that if she came out with a love series, that's more money. People are watching her just because she did something.
You guys are
That wasn't
confused.
What do
smart.
you think? This is my question. What is her next vehicle? Because I'm down to figure it out.
Oh,
I
like
think
what?
she could kind of host a game show of like, I am a woman. who
Why
put-
is she getting a show? I'm so confused
I'm the one who
on,
so
put Gorilla
disappointed
Glue
in
on my
on this
myself.
partnership you guys are doing.
We're trying to be positive.
You guys produce her
2020
show.
was crazy. It already started
And,
off a
and
little
guess what?
rough.
And this bitch has got 2021 wild already.
We're trying to make the best out of it.
My life is an idiot.
Like,
and then she
like
just,
what
She's the host?
fuck? Why is she hosting? She can be a contestant on whatever you want her to be.
I thought
But
she had
the host-
charisma.
Charisma.
She had a little spice in her talk.
My dude from the Honda commercials got to get a fucking gig.
Oh, where the money resides.
Yeah, where the money reside.
Where the money reside.
That's the fucking star. That's a star if you want to talk about one. Not Gorilla Glue Girl.
Like
You gotta
he
just
can
hand-
host America's Got Talent.
I don't know if he needs to host anything. Why are you giving these people the number one positions right away? She's like, he's going to be the star on this show.
You said
He can't be a judge for a week? Can we test the nigga out is what I'm saying. Can we see if he can do television?
No, you just made a show. You just made a show. Hey, make sure we get percentages off of this, right?
Yeah.
So-
I see where you're going. I see where you're going.
All these
The
top
next TV star.
no.
No?
The top 4 judges are like the people that went viral off of doing some dumb shit. So the people that come on, they kind of like go up and tell their story. Maybe there's a video or something that shows of something that they've done that was stupid. So they get to vote which is the most virally stupid, saddest thing, talent type
so like,
of thing.
Okay, I got it. So
Are you
like
following
America's
me?
Home Funniest Videos, and they give him a check at the end and tell him you win $10,000, right? It's already fucking happened.
No, but the judges would be like homegirl with the Gorilla Glue and where the money resides.
You really want to get
I
this
thought
lady
she
money.
was a contestant.
You must manage her. This is the only
This
explanation.
video, but then when this show comes out, just give me my percentage. Thank you.
You already own the Gorilla Glue girl, as far as I'm concerned.
I think if she gets anything, you should have a percentage.
Yeah, for sure.
I also kind of want to see her do stunts while she still has the Gorilla Glue in. Like, what can this really handle? I mean, this is more of like a digital series. I don't think she's going to like get on a network with this idea. But I just want to like, does it work as a helmet? Like, I don't know. I want to know.
Kind of like Man versus
so
Wild.
Yeah.
Man versus Wild. So like women versus Gorilla Glue.
Nature versus hair. Nature
good one.
versus hair.
Nature
you know what I'm
versus
saying?
hair.
See if you could swim in this, if you go to the rainforest in this thing. You know what I'm saying? If the heat is too crazy in here for this hair.
Oh my God.
Nature is the #1 fucking hater on hair.
Yeah, curly hair, trying to wear it straight.
Nature
it gets
is the
humid.
#1 hater on hair. No?
What?
Well, now it's Gorilla Glue.
Yeah, well, Gorilla Glue is up there now.
Before.
This motherfucker, get Saya off the show, please. What is wrong with you, Phil?
Who, the dog? Oh.
You look so serious when you were saying nature.
I thought you were just trying to listen harder because you ain't got no headphones.
What'd you say?
You think you're so witty. Let's go to the next article.
I don't understand the Lil Uzi thing.
What do you mean you don't
Like,
understand it, fam?
is
What is
it
it not to be
real?
understand? Let's get into it.
See, I haven't really. This is something.
The diamond is the diamond real?
Let's.
What
The diamond
fuck
is
work?
real
I
and
need
it's
to-
really in his
Who
head.
just said real?
It is.
Like that?
No, he said, is
Bro?
it?
She was trying to understand what he said.
Oh.
Yeah, even I have headphones.
What
I
is
heard.
this? What is?
No, she said real, really weird.
Is the diamond real?
While the country's leaders procrastinate on sending stimulus checks to those in need, let's check in with the uber wealthy rapper Lil Uzi. Unveiled his brand new forehead piercing this afternoon, complete with the massive sparkling pink diamond. On January 30th, he tweeted that he had been paying for the natural pink stone since 2017 for a grand total of $24 million. It's 10, almost 11 carats, he clarified for fans. On Wednesday, he posted footage of his fresh piercing, which is
Why you say
right
piercing
on
like that? He said piercing.
piercing, which is right on his forehead, pointing down toward his septum piercing. We'll limit initial videos of the body mod. It looks off-center rather than lined up with his face tattoos and nose. It leans to the right. Okay, guys.
Wait.
You guys
Okay.
okay?
So how do you get?
Are
I don't
you-
get it. How
Are you guys
get-
okay? At least if you're gonna say a joke, can you say it in the microphone?
You were the joke.
But say it
He
in the
said
microphone.
piercing.
Oh, okay. That was a joke.
I didn't realize they were still laughing at parents.
Yeah, me either. I just wanted it to be funnier. You guys.
Is it? I don't know.
guys are-
How do you pierce your forehead? I don't understand.
I think he got
They
piercings
embed
through
it
through the
into
middle.
your head
They embedded.
with a bar.
They put a bar in the middle and they hook it on the bar.
What's it
So
called?
there's one
Microdermal
bar,
piercings?
and then hanging from the bar
I don't
is
know
a
if it's, I
diamond,
don't know
or
if
like
it's one bar. I think that like the bar is supposed to be like
Oh, you know
loose in the
how your
beginning, and the skin
earring
grows.
has the diamond? Like it has a little 3 clamps on there for the
Yeah.
diamond. That's
Okay.
probably in his forehead.
Okay.
and so he can like
no,
put it
it's
in
a
and
bar.
out.
Don't listen to the. It's a bar and it's fucking like.
Like
Can he
this, so
click
it's
it in and
sturdy.
out?
What do you mean clicking
Can
in
it
and
go
out?
like? Is he? It's like
Is he
the
vision?
Iron Man
You're asking,
thing?
is he vision?
Yeah.
Is he
Can
vision?
he take it in and out or?
No,
I thought Vision could take it out, otherwise he died.
yeah, no.
So you can't say Vision
What
because
the
he has
fuck
to
are
keep
you
it in
fucking
his...
What if
kidding
he?
me right
What
now?
if Lil Uzi Vert takes it out, he dies?
Lil Uzi Vert. I never heard nobody call that man Lil Uzi Vert.
Wait, who was it?
Lil Uzi. It's just the Vert you threw at the end and made that motherfucker
Lil
official as
Uzi
hell. He was
Like he
Lil
was, like
Uzi
he was
Vert.
a villain for it.
Sure. Well, that's kind of what he feels like now.
Lil Uzi Vert.
I,
Lil Uzi.
I just don't understand how a human being really did this. Like,
What do you mean how he did it?
Wait, no, have you never seen those people that
I've
put
never
horns
seen-
underneath their skin, like the implants
All
and
type
stuff?
of shit.
so that's where he lands in the
I mean,
scope of
I think he
people?
lands as a rich version
his
of that.
is the dopest because he got an expensive
I guess
diamond.
in that category
Yeah.
of thing, but I'm not like sick. Someone got horns.
Okay, let
I
me
mean, at
ask.
some point, somebody gonna get that diamond.
No, okay.
It's just a bounty on his head.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
asking. Yeah, doesn't that also
Like you're
make
gonna
you
have
like
to
a
carry
victim?
heavy security.
Oh, he already
Did
has
you see
heavy
when it was
security.
bleeding?
No, not like that. I'm saying he already has heavy security. I mean, Lil Uzi only 5'2". Lil Uzi got security with him at all times. I'm just more saying, like, if it really is $24 million, which I don't believe, not even close, which I don't believe.
You know what's crazy?
How much do you think it is?
I think that if I was to, he ain't gonna let us get that motherfucker off to actually get it certified and like actually look at the
What?
diamond and see what it is. It's probably flawed and shit. It's probably worth $5.
$5 mil?
Yeah.
You think it goes up in value after being in Uzi's head?
No.
Oh, I feel like it would.
I thought it would.
Yeah, because you'd be
It's like
this-
art. It'd
yeah,
be appraised.
yeah.
about-
It's not like it's like, oh guys, this is the diamond from the fucking prince of such and such. This is Lil Uzi,
The
nigga.
diamond
This
of
is,
Lil Uzi
this is the
Vert.
nigga from Philadelphia who was like, yo, I'm gonna get that diamond one day. That's what.
I'm
That's
still
all it
amazed
is.
that like that it actually happened, and I feel like all three of you guys are just kind of like, yeah, people put diamonds in their heads. I'm like, I don't think people
Who's-
put.
There's a guy who put it in his cheek before him, right? Do you know the rapper?
Sauce
guy?
Walker.
Yeah.
He argued and said he put his in his cheeks, and then Lil B had put his, I think, in his forehead before all of them. But at the same time, I don't fucking know what we're even talking about. I don't. It's a diamond in a forehead. It doesn't make any sense to me. I don't get it. There's nothing about me
third
that wants
eye.
to get it. Okay, you can get into all that if you want to. I also just don't know why you had to use a diamond, like to really do it. It's just the most confusing thing.
I now wonder what's going on emotionally with the guy. Like that makes you feel like you need a diamond in your forehead. Like, what do you? Is it a PR thing or is it like? I'm a little
a
guy.
fashion
I want to
statement.
feel bigger. It's a fashion.
Feel bigger.
Well-
Uzi don't care about that. Uzi confident.
I don't
as a
know.
mother-
I don't
Uzi
know.
the baddest bitch
I
in the
don't
game.
know.
First of all, better watch your
I
mouth.
don't know enough about
Uzi the baddest bitch in the game, fam.
I don't
And he
know
got
enough.
JT going crazy out here.
I'm just
You
curious.
saw the picture, the meme recently that said, this is a nigga that got JT going crazy. And Uzi was like this.
Some people do it for you.
No, look, I love it. I love Uzi.
I think Uzi's always been different, and that's something a part of his creativity to put it like right here. Like this is my image.
To put it right
my
here, you said?
right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
What? That's where it is, right?
I
Forehead?
agree. My head was down. I want to make sure you said
So
it.
Oh,
in,
right here.
in the
Oh.
future, can one day he not have a piercing on his forehead?
Yeah,
Or-
right?
It's a piercing, fam. You can let a piercing
Yeah,
go.
Okay,
it'll
so you
heal.
could.
Your
Okay.
skin's
He
gonna
could take
heal.
the bar
could-
out.
So it is kind of like an era
Well,
in
it's
a
already-
way for him
I'll-
as an artist as well to be like, it was the few albums I released with the diamond in my forehead.
I mean, maybe,
You know?
but skin also like, so the
head,
right now the diamond is like kind of like flobbly, right?
Diamond in my head.
The skin is gonna grow around the bar and make it like I guess more solid on his forehead.
Huh?
What the fuck are you
Speak
doing?
a little bit louder. I can't.
Oh
You know
my
my
God.
cord is.
Oh my
It's
God.
not here.
That you've ran the same joke 10 times and you've laughed 11 somehow.
so can we argue that the Gorilla Glue lady is like was also just a fast fashion choice?
Oh my God! There you
Nah.
go.
You know?
Wait, what'd you say?
Maybe the
That's
Gorilla
an
Glue
Aquarius
lady
statement.
was just a fashion choice as well.
She was putting down payment down.
And we're saying, oh, she's so stupid and Uzi's so smart, but maybe they're just making artistic
No, that was not a
choices.
fashion
Nah,
statement
nah.
because we know how to slick down ponytails. Okay,
and
that's
Uzi
nothing
don't need to go to
different.
the hospital to get his diamond out.
No.
Nah.
Nah.
So it's gonna
Nah,
close
nah.
up though, and he's just gonna be like a troll doll. Parents wanted to opt their children out of Black History Month. A Utah school reluctantly, quotes, let them. When Black History Month began last week, some parents in the predominantly white community of North Ogden, Utah, didn't see why their children had
Nice
to
neighborhood.
participate. So they went to the head of Maria Montessori Academy, a public charter school with only 3 black students, and demanded to opt out. The school reluctantly allowed them to do so. After a local newspaper reported on the decision, community leaders responded with outrage.
What community?
In Utah.
It wasn't in Utah. It was in Utah?
In North Ogden, Utah.
What community leaders they have? There's only 3 black kids in the whole school. Who stood up? I'm just asking. It wasn't 3 black parents.
So do they still have the class?
No, it's not, I don't even know if it's necessarily a class. I think that they if it is history.
Are they still
they're
teaching
going
it,
over
though?
Black History Month.
Yeah.
The parents said we want to opt out of Black History Month, which is to me is quite hilarious. Just because it's like there is no fucking White History Month. It's White America. It's like we learn your history all day, and Black history is also what's included in American history. It shouldn't even be taught as Black history. It should be American history.
Yeah.
But since it is taught as Black History Month, cool, whatever. If we're gonna do that, you ain't about to opt the fuck out, fam. Well, I gotta learn about George Washington and everybody else all fucking day.
On it and
then
whatnot.
the moment you got a chance, it's like, hey, there was some black stuff. It's like, I'm tired.
We learned a lot today.
How about not?
Can we go back to how the Mormons discovered the Midwest?
I mean, just as how, like you said, George Washington and all those other white, presidents and stuff like that was a part of their curriculum. Like, Black history should be a part. Like you said, it is American. So I wouldn't, that's why I have a thing against when people call people black, because it's like, black is a color. You don't say, I don't think it's wrong to say, because you guys say Caucasian for white, right?
Yeah, I say white, but people say
just
Caucasian.
Yeah. They just say this.
But no one says like it's like
they just say. They don't have to talk
you
about
have
it.
Asian, you have Hispanic, but why does black people have to be a color? We don't say Asian people like.
Well, we're black because we're African American, cool, which is a longer way of saying it, but we're black because our ethnicity and our heritage was stolen from us. So we put our own thing on it and say, okay, well then we not a Negro, we not this, we not that. We're gonna say we're black because we can't say if you say a black man in the UK, he can say I'm Nigerian or I'm Ghanaian, I'm this. He knows exactly where his ethnicity is from, or whatever it's from. Versus here in America, we don't. So that's why we identify as black, because it's a multi, I guess, cultural thing within one thing that we've made into a thing.
So it's like African American, is that a different term versus black?
No, it's just what white people will call you versus what you would call you. It's just like we would never be like, hey, my African American, my brother, African American over here. It just would never happen. It's just we identify as versus, I guess what the term analogy. It's just bullshit. Yeah. It's like it's African American, cool, whatever. It identifies us, but it's also that we're American. We're fucking American. Yeah. We built this country, so you can sit here but at the same time we know. As we went over, what it is to be American is to be white. When you think about the American dream, nobody is like, them niggas in Harlem. If I could just get to where they are. Just has never happened. So what it is to be American. But at the same time, I don't know. I wouldn't trade black culture for nothing. It's the fucking dopest culture. It's the coolest. It made a nigga like me. Come on, fam. What we talking about? I was
say, actually, it is the new American dream, because you really think about it. A lot of different cultures are inspired by the urban culture, and a lot of things like black inventions, black fashion, black music. So it's the thing is that it's the new American dream, but no one's saying it's the new American dream.
But it's even the old American dream. They just concealed it. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when you think about the things that were created within this country, you got to think about, if you really are crazy, you think that guy, this person that created this thing during slavery, hell, he was so smart. It's like half the time they was making them niggas do that shit for them. Just being real. Hey, we're going to get our slaves. No, real shit. That's what happened. It's just what happened.
I also think that's why, a time for, in order to, yes, black history should be incorporated the entire time. But also, history of America was written by white people, so the entire time they've been taking credit for everything. It's important to stop and be like, but let's look at the contributions.
When did we find that Beethoven was black? This year?
Yeah.
Niggas found out Beethoven was black this year. Niggas was like, what? I knew I was fucking with that. It sound different now, don't it? It's like, fam, like of course they've white lined history for the longest and said, oh, we're gonna make this into whatever we want it to be because we're writing it. Who gets to write history? The winners. Whoever is the winner of whatever gets to write history, and that's all to it. What?
And for those guys, it's scary to be like, we were the bad guys in part of the story.
You still are. Stop it.
Yeah, I mean, well, there's this historian he talked about. I listened to a fucking TED Talk. If you search TED Talk education, you can find it. But he was talking about how literally the place where Madison wrote the Declaration of Independence was in a southern estate that was literally built by like slave children. And we talk about the Declaration of Independence, but let's not include that other part. When it's actually like the thing that happened, you have to acknowledge. And I think these people in Utah who are like take it as a personal attack that it's being acknowledged. Like it's scary for them. They want nostalgia. They don't want like history.
It's not the first time. I mean, you remember like what is it up until like maybe 2000 something? Arizona didn't even acknowledge Martin Luther King Day as a holiday. So that was the only place in America that you did not have to like. You can still have to go to work, and do everything else. The whole rest of the country is like you get the day off. You get the day off. It's a national holiday. Arizona was like, nah. He was okay.
Oh damn! That's
guys.
I've
he
never
was
heard
okay.
that.
Huh?
That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, this stuff isn't new. This stuff isn't new at all.
I think also Utah denied doing Martin Luther King Day until their sports teams boycotted playing.
Who?
Utah.
No, I'm just saying which sports teams. I'm trying to think.
I think the Utah Jazz, basically.
It wasn't Karl Malone.
I think it was back in Karl Malone.
He wouldn't have protested. He would have been like, I don't care.
He would have been like, it's fine.
Doesn't matter. NFL with the Black Lives Matter commercial. That was I won't say hilarious, but it was kind of like, what the fuck?
It was just, what was it?
We did have one with them making the players kneel and stuff, but they didn't even acknowledge Kaepernick again.
Oh.
It's like the whole thing is him.
Well, also, if you've noticed in that commercial,
that,
they never showed anyone kneeling, which I also thought was interesting too.
And which one?
And I think it's the same commercial you're talking about.
Oh.
No one ever knelt, and I was like,
his knee didn't touch. His knee ain't down, nigga.
They like cut out right
NFL. Oh, he can score. His knee ain't down.
They would like cut out right before.
Fuck your couch, nigga. No, I thought that was like interesting. Like to still not acknowledge my dog after all this, and for you to run a real commercial that's like centered in that was like a little bit like.
I feel like it was centered at it, but it was also like it could. I feel like the ad people were like, this could be suggestive either way. Mm-hmm. And that's why I noticed that they never, if it's the same commercial I'm thinking, they never watch anyone kneel. You watch people like stand in front of the flag and like salute and stand and hold hands, but you didn't watch them physically kneel.
That one dude that was kneeling, I thought he was kneeling. He was proposing
he was
to somebody.
tying his shoe.
He's proposing like, I love you. Will you marry me?
Because there's just people in the Midwest that like are boycotting bars because of like the kneeling during flag thing. Like a big part of their audience is a conservative audience. So I feel like every commercial has a way that you could look at it from the other side and still be validating their point.
Well, they have to. They know that right now that America's divided, so they have to.
Yeah.
If there's anything, if you want to still appease the masses, you're like, okay, well, how can we put this as a happy medium? How can we make this thing soft enough but strong enough that everyone feels included?
Togetherness is important. Love and unity is what compromise.
That's what everybody's preaching right now.
It's all like the Michelob
like with the
commercial
white
was like,
it's like, nigga, this is Michelob.
Yeah.
I'm here to buy a beer, nigga. Why are you talking about this?
Bud Light Lemonade wants you to come together.
For racism. You're like, what? Bud Light?
It's just
they
those
are
just two different type of topics. I feel weird that it gets crossed into one. Like
during Super Bowl commercials?
Yeah, like the whole, because you're so used to like these big commercials that are really funny, and then someone trying to like
Skittles rainbow.
Well, I think for companies it would be a disconnect, and it would be ignorant of them to ignore it. You know what I'm saying? To act like it's not happening. You can do it at some companies if you have gotten, if your voice is strong enough. I think in certain communities you could probably run. Like if Ben and Jerry's wanted to run a commercial with just comedy, we'd probably be okay with it because we're like, oh, we know they work within the community, so it's cool. But like right now, where America is and just where the world is, I think as a company you almost have to make a statement. And if you don't make a statement, then people think, okay, well, which side of history are you on? Tell us. So you almost have to be like, hey, I'm with this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm on this side. I was just saying this earlier. I think it's crazy that our ex-president is one of the first people ever that's just been like banned from companies. Like, you don't hear about nobody just being like, Facebook being like, you can't use us no more, period. Or IG being like, nope. Like, all these different companies being like, nope. Motherfuckers he ain't even got yet. Like, Pornhub was like, yeah, you can't search from your shit no more. It was like, everybody was saying, hey, no. And for me,
Wait,
I was
they
like,
took
that's
Donald porn-themed porn on Pornhub?
You said what?
They took Donald.
No, for him. They're making it where he couldn't search these different things, and he was blocked from all these websites.
Yeah.
But I was saying that it, just for me, it was it's a crazy, chill, bro. It's such a crazy thing just for companies, like these big Fortune 500 companies that stand in Saudi Arabia of like, oh, we are all against this one person. It's just crazy. I know it's a different time.
When you do something that big, when you incite violence, I feel like it's easy to be like, well, they killed a guy.
But I also don't necessarily buy into that either, because I feel like those companies had so many years to do that as well, and they didn't do it until he was out of office. So to me, it's also like, yo, we gonna use you, nigga, until you ain't got no motherfucking worth of us anymore, no value for us anymore. Like, so them companies, they knew what bullshit he had been on for 4 years. So for me, it was like, you never jumped in front of it and said, yo, we not rocking with you, fam. You stayed behind and was like, let's let this shit play out. And then when the shit played out the way it did, you was like, we ain't with him. And it was like, you could have said that 3 years ago. You could have said that 2 years ago. I'm not mad at them for doing it now. I'm just more saying.
What does that say about them as companies?
It says a lot about them. They don't care about shit about money. Of course. We know that about companies. They don't care about shit about money. They don't give a fuck. They just care that, hey, okay, well, now that dude ain't making us money no more, that there's not a market for him, or he doesn't have the platform that he once had, now it's okay to shun him. Now it's okay to say, we ain't fucking with him. But we've been fucking with him for years. Well, that's our dog, low key.
It's also interesting how the algorithms are all set up, because the algorithms created, I think, this entire thing. Because, like, I've made a ton of content for Facebook and YouTube, and I know that Facebook incentivizes when you get something to share. So that's like, at BuzzFeed, we picked a bunch of clicky titles and things that got your attention. And not only things that got your attention, but things you wanted to tell other people. And then people took that thing that Facebook created and went, oh, we can do that with fake news. We can do that with conspiracy theories. We can do that with, like, is the vaccine going to kill your dad? No. Is going to share way better because there's an urgency to it than, like, we reviewed the vaccine. Like, even if the answer to that is no, like, the clickbait was rewarded. And then if you look at the YouTube algorithms, a couple years ago, YouTube was incentivizing conspiracy theory content. Yeah, like they realized that people liked it. That it's
people love it. I love it.
Everybody loves conspiracy theory content.
It's fun as shit. But you get lost in that shit. Like, I fucking knew it. He fucks French bulldogs apparently.
But then they incentivized the entire idea of creating conspiracy theory content.
Bro, you got French bulldogs. Were you trying to send a message?
Hey, now you thinking. I tapped into that third wave.
This is like our highest performing YouTube. Actually, that's why
I fuck his dogs.
So I know it's in. I noticed that Logan Paul put out that Flat Earth documentary, right? Did like a YouTube Flat Earth thing, and I knew in my head, oh, he's doing that because right now they're incentivizing conspiracy theory stuff on YouTube. And, like, thankfully he winds up, I guess, like, taking them down. I didn't wind up watching it, but, like, eventually he's like, no, of course I don't believe this shit. But a lot of people were like, oh no, like, conspiracy I guess I will believe this conspiracy. And then all these conspiracy theories came out to create the fake news society we're living in.
I know, but some of that conspiracy theory stuff is real.
Yeah, some of it is.
Some of it is.
It's just about being able to know what and obviously when to get the fuck out the game. Because it'd be a whole bunch of stuff that I'm like, this could be legit, or this maybe is legit, or I actually know about this. This is legit. And then you'll keep going and be like, but that part is made up, and this part is fake. And that's when people don't know. They can't jump out of it. And once you're in it, we're all authors in some kind of sense in our head. So it's like you start writing your own shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? When you watch How To right now, or you already watched How To with the Mandela effect. It's like you'll make up like some of the shit is real for sure. Some of the shit I looked at, I'm like that cereal box did used to have fucking sunglasses on the.
Have you heard of what the Mandela effect is before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you dive pretty deep, and then you start realizing like a lot of this shit is real. I'm looking at this seminar. A lot of this shit is real for sure, but these people are also crazy. You look at the individuals at the seminar, and you're like, we can't trust these people to run anything.
And
these
also,
are lunatics.
because you're getting hints that some things are real, there's something that cracks in people that goes like, everything is real. Yeah. And I think that's what the whole QAnon thing is taking advantage of, because it's like there's some suspension of disbelief where people go, like, yes, there is, like, we see that there are pedophile rings in like really high places, like Jeffrey Epstein stuff and the Catholic Church. But like, I don't think that means that the whole world is run by pedophiles. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, for sure. There's like, but you put it together. It's way more fun. You connected it once.
But it's way more fun.
It all works together.
It's way more fun to be like, nah, man, these kid fuckers are running the earth. Yeah, it's way more fun.
Lizard people, kid fuckers.
Lizard, yeah.
I feel like being in that group, you're like, well, I believe that one, and then someone's like, and they're lizards, and you're like, I don't know if I believe in that one, but that it probably is. I think there's such a social component where, like, look, me and my friends have this. We got this made up universe.
Wait, do we really come from monkeys?
You said what?
Do we come from monkeys? You know, they say like evolution.
I mean,
I don't think that one's a conspiracy.
That's through evolution.
It's not a conspiracy. It's just a theory.
It's like science or something.
It's like a scientific theory.
It's a scientific theory. Yeah.
Do you believe that we are?
I don't personally.
Oh, interesting. I do. We haven't had an evolution conversation.
Yes, we have. We know we did when I said I was a Christian, episode 1.
I wasn't surprised that you believed in that. I do like, though. I love referring to evolution as a conspiracy theory.
You believe that we come from monkeys?
No.
Because you don't want to.
Why do we have monkeys and those don't turn into humans? You know.
Well, it all starts. I'm
gonna stop you right there because you are a believer.
I'm not enough of a science guy, but you know, the evolution of the Earth. You know, there weren't like. Do you think humans just popped up one day?
I feel like there's more species out there.
I mean, you think everything? Oh, man, we're not getting into
like we live in a solar system, right?
Oh God.
So they tell us.
I need my.
So the government tells us.
I'm not gonna lie, I need headphones for this conversation. I need to smoke again too because we about to get out there, and I'm gonna be like, first of all, everybody shut the fuck up. We all stupid. Let's start with that.
Hey, I'm down there.
Let's all start with the basics.
Stupid right now.
We're idiots.
We got to the
now from there, let's have a conversation.
Yeah,
let's talk about it.
I don't. I mean, I think
we have so many planets, but we're the only race that has, or only planet has like a species of.
We're not the only.
I don't think we're the only.
That's what I'm saying.
In the solar system, but the solar system.
Oh
is
no,
like
Elon already been fucking some Martian hoes for sure. He out here, he hitting the Mars hoes for sure. You think Elon just making all these trips? You think he making all these trips for nothing?
Oh my God.
He making trips up there to see his baby mama for sure.
What's the name for the baby? The new baby he got.
7.
That's what.
No, it's X9.
It's weirder than that.
It's XY companion.
So what would that be like in Alien?
It's XY square thing. Wait, what the fuck did you just?
You know their language.
How do you speak their language? What? I'm not thinking about you guys. I'm thinking about you guys like TikToks and YouTubes. You guys are definitely aliens.
Yeah, this is suspicious.
All right.
We're Tartarians.
Tartarians.
From Tartaria. That's like a conspiracy theory you could look up.
What is Tartarians?
So basically, there was like big, huge giants on this planet, and there's buildings now that you can kind of see.
On this planet, on Earth?
Yeah. Okay. There's like a post office by like in our city that.
A post office? You think these giants built this fucking post office?
No,
the giants built
we need our mail.
No, it's to say there was a giant mud flood that wiped out the whole civilization, but that mud flood.
Welcome back. First of all, welcome back. Let's start with that. Welcome back, sire. We appreciate you coming back to the show. 6 hours later. Thank you for arriving back at
ruled
the show.
Earth. And then there was a mud flood.
Churches with giant doors, but the doorknobs are like all the way up there. Like, why would we create something like that? So there's a lot of buildings where there's like hundreds of floors that goes underneath, because you believe in like tunnels, underground tunnels and everything else like that in the cities and everything else like that.
Yeah, subway.
I mean, underground tunnels exist. Sure.
You know how they have underground army bases? There's also underground
like in Denver,
civilization.
like in Denver,
cities.
like in Denver, guys. Let's get into the conspiracies, right? In the Denver airport.
I mean, I think it'd be really expensive to go underground that much. There is a. I think it's Putin right now is trying to build like 180, like in the billions of an underground city,
His name is
like
Putin.
for himself.
Putin, you know.
What's
Putin?
that,
Yeah,
Putin?
Vladimir Putin.
What's that, Putin?
You might regret this. You might
You a
regret.
fuck with Putin? He a powerful man.
Putin?
Yeah.
That sound like I just pulled it. For that
Yeah.
name, I couldn't.
You be Putin.
What's up, Putin? You be Putin?
Well, he's got a
He
whole
gonna
underground
kill you
city.
for that.
They gave her the script before she came out.
Are you saying that these people built underground societies, but then just like most people don't know about them? They're underground.
Oh, you saying giants like really nice doors?
No, I'm
And-
saying we have doors that fit our bodies. But like, okay, so the mud flood, it wiped out this whole civilization where all the technology we have now, we think we invented it, but realistically, it was from back then. Like you heard of like
Okay. Because there's a village of little people who live in Long Beach. I don't know if y'all know about that. So I'm on to you and your theory. My theory is it's some little people who currently live in Long Beach, a community of them. And have y'all visited is my question to y'all.
Hey, we don't discriminate. We love little people.
Why would you
okay?
discriminate? I didn't say anything about discriminate.
Just
First of all, I call them little people, so obviously it's respect.
I'm just
How
putting that out
giant
there.
is giant?
just
And I'm also, are you saying that their doors
just-
survived?
no,
but
I'm
like
saying
they're,
like there's a
but
whole.
like we don't know about them.
Okay, so
I also gotta get higher.
it's hard to explain
So then don't
without
do it.
sounding crazy. That's what I'm saying. Just go on Instagram and go on the hashtag and type in mud flood, the great mud
This is
flood.
your whole secondary page.
I want to know about it.
No,
now.
it's not. It's a bunch of
the whole
stuff.
fence does mud flood stuff.
I mean, but like, can I know the basics? 'Cause
But look
I'm
at Shaq
interested.
and like a bunch of other tall people.
Okay, let's get into it.
So
Shaq.
okay,
Yeah,
so
that man's
Shaq is
tall.
part
Oh,
of
Shaq. Yeah, let's get into it.
Like
Why
there
is
has
this
to be
a
a different
counter
species.
conspiracy
Why
theory?
is Shaq?
Was
huh?
isn't Yao Ming tall
Why?
too? Yao Ming's tall
You think
too.
they're all part of the same
Yao
tribe?
Ming.
They could be.
Original
They
tribe.
could be. They
A
look like,
multiracial
No, it's
big man tribe.
but they don't even see race. They really don't see color. Because Yao Ming and Shaq are opposite ends of the
but
spectrum.
I'm saying, just how we have different races of people,
Yeah, they got.
there should be different races of giants.
Oh, what are we? The normals? The normals?
The normals? No,
The
we're
normies.
far from normie.
Oh, okay.
We're far from normie.
So I mean, like, okay, what race of giants are you talking about? Right? What is Shaq? What race is he in?
I don't know.
I thought giants was a race overall.
Oh, the giants
In a
is a
way.
race.
No, okay, it's
In
like,
a
okay,
way.
we have little people. We have different races of little people, right? If we have average height.
What do you
that-
mean?
We have different.
You mean dwarfs?
Yeah.
They're
I don't-
dwarfs
I don't
and they're
think they
little
do
people.
that anyway.
Huh?
I don't think they roll with that anymore.
You can say dwarfs still.
I don't think you can.
Fam, I'm not about to get into this dwarf conversation with you right now. What I'm saying to you is I already corrected little people. Little people was obviously against the word that is
If
wrong.
a bunch of little
Midget.
people come
Dwarf
and beat me up,
is not. No one has given me the fucking memo that dwarf was out of here,
Oh
bro.
no, you're right. Dwarf might be okay.
Yeah, dwarf
'Cause,
is
like
the,
dwarf
no,
is,
dwarf is bigger than a little person.
it's the M word.
Yeah,
that
stop it,
is
bro.
not
It's the
You get-
what?
M.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
can't
I
say
Yeah,
would-
you over here, motherfucker, trying to correct me. I know my shit.
I didn't know.
Mom.
Yeah, no,
L
no.
M.
Miguel Manuel.
Yeah, you. Hey,
I
hey,
still, I'm
hey,
still
look-
very interested in how the giant,
But
how the
also
mud
look me in
flood
the face.
ends.
Look me in the face to me. You ain't never want to smash a little chick.
Huh?
You never want to smash on a little chick?
Like
A little person, man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
have I ever wanted to? Like, that's pretty open-ended question. Like, have I gone after it, or like,
No,
have I
you ever
thought
been
about
like,
it?
yo, if the opportunity presents itself, I'm gonna thrash that thing.
If the opportunity presents itself,
thing.
I mean, if everything lined up, if I'm in love, I'm in love.
In love, you gotta be in love to do it.
I don't know. I'm just covering all my bases.
Well, I was just.
You're asking if you would get with a little person?
Yeah, fuck yeah. First of all, it's
would you get with a little person?
yeah.
Yeah. That's why I asked that.
First of all, little chicks automatically be having fat ass booties. It's just automatic.
booty
It's
do
gonna
be
happen.
fat,
As a motherfucker. All the wagging you dragging, girl. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, did you see that video where the girl was sitting on his lap and he slapped her lap? It was in a car.
No.
He had a little woman. I think who Cardi B reposted it or something. I don't know.
It was this guy. He was in his car and he had his girlfriend, who was a little person, on his lap, and she had
This
lingerie
PC
on.
world we live in. The
What?
good old days we used to let that M word fly. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking.
And he slapped her butt, and it was just going viral because to some people it just kind of looked weird, and then other people are like,
They're not used to the height difference.
Yeah.
But you ain't never thought about that?
Have I ever thought about it? Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. of
You ever
course.
thought about like just like smashing her, but
Are
like
you
turning her
also-
around like she a kid, be like, wee, like fucking her, wee.
No, I haven't heard
Nah,
that of
it's
this
just
one.
me. Okay. That'd be wild though, wouldn't
all
it?
I heard is wee.
Well, I don't know. I
Yeah, I
super
don't-
interested in
I
this
don't
giant
know.
theory, and I can't stop thinking about it.
So you think it's a real thing?
I don't know. I just think
It's
I just want to hear
interesting.
the end of the story. Really.
Yeah.
I also love the conspiracy theory of evolution, and like whether that's a competing theory is that there used to be giants here. But wait, were the giants here alone, or were they here with
It's like,
everybody
do you
else?
believe we have
but
dinosaurs?
the giants had the dinosaurs as pets,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, so like dinosaurs.
There's actually
dinosaurs
old-
been real
Like
giants
dinosaurs
be
were
real.
pets of the other giants, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I heard about this
But
shit.
you know what? It's
So you
not
think-
like Attack on
I got
Titan,
YouTube.
like Bertold type of giant, like a big. You guys watch anime?
No, I'm not watching the same point as you, Missy.
Like, I'm talking about cartoons.
Oh, what's cartoons?
Attack on Titan.
Yeah, Attack on Titan.
No, I don't watch.
It's on
anime.
Hulu. But
I
there's-
know my friends do, but I'm not an anime person myself.
Oh no, it's fire. But I'm saying if dinosaurs could exist, I feel like giants could exist. But I think you in your mind you think of like Jack and the Beanstalk type of giant.
That is what I was picturing.
Damn,
Exactly.
she just played you, but she was right.
Yeah, I was picturing.
No, that's why. But like, okay, but I'm saying like, there's not too many people that are like Yao Ming or Shaq's height. Is there? There's a couple people.
Okay, guys. So I looked up mud flood theory. I looked up mud flood theory. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what mud flood is, and there isn't a lot about it on the. It's
Because
kinda hard
you're
to
not
find.
in the
It
underground
wasn't
tunnel.
on Wikipedia. I didn't. There was one
See
conspiracy
how they
website,
wipe
but
it
they
out.
were a
That
bad
one
writer.
conspiracy they destroy evidence for.
Destroyed. They mud flooded out of
Okay.
here.
Well, one
Yeah.
person in a subreddit community for architects wrote, "How does an architect explain the mud flood theory?" And he said, "There's this new conspiracy theory circling around the internet about mud flood." Now, I don't believe this.
Or did Sire say?
Well, she wouldn't say this part because
She went
I
to the
feel like she
bathroom and
buys
typed
in.
it all up real
And
quick.
he says,
I got him.
he says,
And upload. Hey, where's the muffler?
so now I don't believe this. He says there's too much wrong, or she says there's too much wrong with it. And intuitively, I believe it's on the same level as flat earth theory. In short, the theory is that there was this kind of history wipe and reset, and there was some kind of a mud flood catastrophe around 1850s, causing worldwide mud accumulation, mud accumulation covering a large portion of buildings, churches, etc. And historical evidence was mostly removed from our library/education
We're talking
systems
1850
because of some other far-fetched reason.
We're talking 1850. I can see if it was like, from year 12, I'd be like, maybe that shit really happened. 1850, we could just ask a couple motherfuckers who was like, my grandma was born during that time and shit.
But
That's
then,
not real.
But then
type in,
she
like, mud
would
flood
say,
technology, everything else like that.
explain this. Mud flood evidence, dirt roads and Fifth Avenue mansion. So there's something in photos.
What the fuck is it? It's not even
about
a real photo,
how,
it's a painting.
like, look at all, like, sometimes there's a story that was, like, underground. Can you explain it better?
So, okay, no, I know for sure. That's why my sister brought up the post office, because we used to have post office buildings that were humongous. So if you see a sidewalk, or if it's going downhill, like the sidewalk is either this way or this way, there'll only be like an inch of window. What would be the purpose of making windows right there? You get it? That's like having a
Or
window.
like a half a foot. Like you have like a big window.
You ever walking and you see how like there's like a little piece of window right there, like glass?
Yeah,
Got it?
I thought it was just like an architectural choice.
No, why would we do that?
It was a fucking style, guys. During times of building any architecture, it's always styles that different fucking builders take. It happens through time. The same way that you can buy a house between 2015 to 2020, and they all look the fucking same. They're spec homes that all
Sounds
look
like you're
the
just
same.
trying to put more information in the world to be
don't have time
against
for
the
this
mud
shit.
flood conspiracy.
We got him.
Let's go to the next fucking
We
article.
got him good.
Valentine's Day is coming up.
It is. You guys have Valentine's?
No.
You guys don't have any Valentine's?
Mm-mm.
Oh, look in that camera right now. You guys, you tell us what you want in a man, what you are looking for, or in a woman, or whatever I don't want to assume. Whatever you guys are looking for in a companion, you tell us right now in that camera.
All I want to know is where's a good Mexican restaurant.
She wants a
Such a
man that wants to take her to a
Taurus.
Mexican restaurant. I like it.
You
Anything
gotta
else?
have good food suggestions, okay? Make sure
Yeah.
she's well fed. All right.
Yeah.
She likes good food.
Anything else? That's it? That's it?
I'm hungry.
She's hungry.
I can't talk.
Oh,
now.
so you don't want to talk about your man
Let
thing?
me Yelp you something.
Okay. She not looking for nobody, obviously.
A Tennessee law firm is offering a free divorce for Valentine's Day. For happy couples, Valentine's Day is an excuse for romance, often celebrated with gifts and extravagant dinners. But on February 14th, unhappy couples remember all the reasons they can't stand each other. That's why a Tennessee law firm is giving away free divorce representation to one unlucky client who just can't wait to say goodbye to a partner.
Wait, only
Wait,
one?
it's a raffle
sucks.
for one?
Yes, sir.
The Powers Law Firm in Crossville will choose one person seeking a divorce to offer free legal services to, including
Then
the
there's no
including the
point.
court
What do you got to do
filing
to be the
fees.
person that's chosen?
Including the filing fees.
Is it like the fucking
That's
extreme
even more
makeover
sad.
of divorces? Do you gotta have the most extreme
You
case?
gotta
Like
tell, your
he
story.
beat me every day for 300 days in a row. They're like, okay.
One
this
of the
bitch wins.
stories is there's an old couple that's been divorced for like 20 years, but they can't afford a divorce, so they've been stuck with each other. And so right now, that's the saddest.
I'm taking
case that
out a
they have
loan
right
on this
now.
bitch. You
Oh my
crazy as hell? You
God.
think I ain't about to get away
That's
from
an
this?
elderly
I will
couple.
I will owe the bank before I owe this bitch my
It's
life.
an old elderly
You got me
couple.
fucked up.
I feel like this is like mean of.
They should do a raffle.
That's
They
what they're
are
doing.
raffling. They
They
doing it
are?
on
Yeah,
sneakers
you
app.
submit your set like
They
whoever.
did it on the
decides-
sneakers
But
app.
pick a number. You ain't gotta air nobody business out.
They doing it on sneakers app.
Number 14 with the abusive case of 3 kids and just terrible.
I'm just saying, like, how do you win it? Like, how bad does this situation have to be for them to be like, I think we've got a winner? He did what?
So usually
She's the one.
a divorce would usually the cost starts from $1,150.
That's crazy.
And not everyone has that.
I
kind
made
of
a
money.
mistake, motherfucker. I got the receipt. I got the goddamn wedding certificate. I made a mistake. I'm bringing this bitch back. Can we just
Yeah.
exchange her? I don't want her no more. Why do I have to pay to take her back?
You know what's crazy? I didn't even know that there was a cost.
Oh
to it.
yeah, it costs money. People
Well, I
can't afford the divorce all the time.
Like there's different when people are trying to get like alimony and stuff, but I didn't know that you had to pay for a divorce.
to say I
Yeah.
hate this bitch.
Yeah.
She has
I
ruined
mean,
my
that's
life.
where it starts.
Let
That's
me
the
go.
starting fee.
And they're like, no, you gotta pay us if you want.
Do you have to pay to get married?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think for a marriage certificate, yeah, marriage license.
But not very much.
How much
Not
is
that
it?
much.
Way
not that
more
much.
to get divorced.
Yeah,
than
they
to
don't,
get
they don't
married.
charge you that much to make the mistake. It's what the mistake they charge you for.
That's crazy. They should have that like
would they
in
do
writing
that?
before you sign. Like, hey, if you guys do get a divorce, it's gonna cost this much. Maybe it would be less divorcees out there.
I don't know if
There
people
are
really being
agreements
like,
that are
"Oh,
prenuptial.
$1,000. I guess I'll
But then
fucking
people
stay
shouldn't
with you.
complain if they get a divorce. Then
Well, I mean, you're also facing other consequences if
Yeah.
you're getting a divorce, depending on
yeah, you're
whether you had a prenup or not.
Yeah.
Some people are like, well, I don't want to get divorced. It's going to cost me more than $1,150, especially if you want to take them to court for how much you really do owe them.
Do you believe in
Whether
I mean,
I mean, it's
feel
a
like,
real thing. I don't know about believe, but would you get a divorce
like,
ever?
oh yeah, definitely. I mean,
Definitely looking forward to it, huh? She
No.
was like, sign me up now.
no,
I'm
it's just
basically
sometimes,
divorced.
you get
Yeah,
so
you
in
do.
love, but you could obviously, feel that person to where you want to be married with them, but then you realize that person's not for you. I feel like you have different times in your life. But me, it would take.
So you can just get tired of a nigga and be over with.
Look, first
Oh,
of
I
all,
would
it
hate
would
to date
take
you.
me a long time to get married to somebody. Like you would have, it's a big step in your life. Like why would I? Like I know what I'm giving up, or
Yeah,
the
$1,150
But
at least.
like, no, it'd be different if the guy has a different tax bracket that's lower than yours. Then I would have to pay alimony if I'm making more than him.
Sure.
So
Remember back in the day, people were like, divorce was at a lower rate. I'm like, that's before motherfuckers even knew they could get a divorce.
yeah,
They was
I thought you get
clueless.
married and then that's the person you want to be with for the rest of your life.
Yeah, because they gave you some bullshit contract. That's what they didn't realize. People didn't realize contracts can be renegotiated and shit. You can breach that motherfucker. Like, people were like, oh, I guess my vows. I have to stay with him. I promise the Lord
Yeah.
and the church. And it's like,
I think
this
it's
nigga's
weird.
beating you,
have to sign
bitch.
Something.
Go
Those are
somewhere.
the rules.
Don't stay with him.
Well, it's
He's
a legal
horrible.
agreement. You're getting tax benefits.
Well, maybe
from it
okay.
and
I
stuff.
understand if it comes to like a business side, or if like you guys are putting money down for a home and all that stuff, you would have to show that you guys are legally married. But like to the fact where it's like you're not.
You don't think if divorce isn't a legal agreement though, people can just leave.
You can't just leave, but you still are
can't.
legally married, though, fam.
Well, that's the
Yeah.
difference of like okay.
My
you're-
question is why that old couple isn't just like, yo, guys, move into different houses. You're legally married, but like,
But
don't
what
put
if they
yourself
wanna get
through
married
this.
to
You guys
somebody
hate
else?
each other.
Don't force yourself to stay inside the house, like just
But what
because
if they
you
can't
can't get
afford
actual.
Corona?
But they can't
Virus as
afford to
well.
live in a different house, though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Y'all-
true.
y'all
Their
should've
income
thought
might be
about
in
that.
together, and they're like, I can't
Oh
afford
my
to separate
God.
this shit.
The life is
You know how much? You know the difference between a fucking a 2-bedroom in North Hollywood versus a 1-bedroom in North Hollywood.
yeah, that's
It's only $600. It's well
That
worth
is
getting a roommate, nigga.
trash.
It's
You
well
can't
worth
leave
it.
each
North
other.
Hollywood.
That is garbage.
Well, no wait. Even though you guys get a divorce, like you guys would still have to find some money to get your own place. So like, what do you mean?
Yeah, divorce is gonna be expensive.
Divorce expensive. Your place expensive. Fuck it. I stay with her. I'm gonna sleep with one eye open, but I'll stay with
How
her.
about we work together to get the divorce and then boom?
Shit, let's put a lemonade stand. People love old people.
You can't even do lemonade stands now. You have to get like a permit.
If you saw some old motherfuckers do a lemonade stand, she'd be like, I ain't drinking your lemonade, nigga, but I support y'all, so here's $1. Here's $2.
lemonade for divorce.
Your lemonade definitely has COVID in it, but I'm gonna give you $2 because I appreciate this.
Oh my god.
But like behind each other's backs, like y'all not really best friends, right?
We do everything together, but not everything.
Sounds ancestral. Okay,
Everything, but not everything.
that's good. It's good. You guys are sisters.
Yeah. We beat people up together. We
That's not like you're.
we press people together. We interrogate people
Are you
together.
correcting me?
No, I'm just telling you.
Because
what we
me
do
and Chris
together.
beat people up together,
We're big beat
That's
people up.
nice. Did anybody ask though?
and we interrogate motherfuckers,
That's nice.
and we don't give a shit about nothing. I done broke 3 niggas' fingers this week.
We met on the set
Owe
of
me
You Got
money.
Served, and that was a gangster environment.
Y'all were the ones that were doing the delivery and got beat up by the gangsters.
Nigga, I'm Lil Saint's uncle.
Lil Saint got shot.
I know what happened.
You
to
said
my nephew.
you set Saint up.
I ain't never said no. Hey, don't speak them words at me ever again. I ain't never said no Saint up.
Wait, do you guys exist in like You Got Served environments? Like, have you
What the
lived?
We
fuck does
battled
that
people
even
before.
mean, fam?
Have you? Do
Yeah,
you
they
live
going-
in
they're-
You Got Served
The
environments?
underground environment they talk about is an
I
underground
know,
dance
that was
crew
exciting
of
to
all
me.
giants.
I imagine you.
It's all giants.
That's how you guys know about the underground.
Timberland.
That's why there's earthquakes.
Boo,
Because
yeah.
every time we're
Well,
battling,
that's when nigga really fucking serve somebody for real.
But like, is that representative of reality? That You
Fuck
Got
yeah.
Served underground?
Like you mean dance battles?
Yeah, just everything.
Our mom, she would be driving. It's during like the drinking movement. There'd be people outside on the corner just dancing and stuff, and she was like, "Get out and battle them, battle them."
Wait, people would be dancing on the streets and for money, and you guys would go out and steal the show, steal the spotlight?
We are not.
How
battling.
insane of you.
They need
How?
to make a movie about a Giants dance battle.
Fight Club for Giants, but it's all dancing. I'm with it.
Oh my god!
Oh
and
my
make it a
God.
musical though.
No, now I hate it.
Yeah, now it's a
All
little
over.
more like
It
Beanstalk
depends. I
again.
can't watch all musicals. I can do black musicals. I can do Dream.
Why you gonna be racist?
I can do Dream Girls. I can do because I can't do too much.
Like Hairspray.
I can't
But
do.
Annie was a good musical.
I can't do walking and singing. Shut the fuck up. I can't do. I'm gonna walk into the store. It's like shut the fuck up. Like
You must have tried out for like a role and didn't
and
get
they
it.
didn't pick me, and I was amazing. I was amazing.
He had an audition for Singing in the Rain, and it didn't go the way he wanted.
In the
it to.
rain, just sing in the rain. For the one.
Look, you know it's the worst. That was the exact role you was trying out for.
And you're his friend, so you
And
know
it was
the
like,
truth.
okay,
Mary
we
Poppins
asked
was
for
popping.
18.
No, on some real shit though, I just can't do the host. Like I can't. First of all, I think I speak for all gay people. I'm not gay, and saying that it's just some musicals are just too gay. Like y'all just fucking singing too much. Everybody gotta stop singing and just talk. Dreamgirls, they talk for a few, then sing.
Cadillac Records.
Cadillac Records. I can get down with it.
Say it again.
But these are all based on these are well, except for the Wiz. The Wiz is amazing, but that was a lot of movement.
It
in
was
that
a
one,
lot of
though.
movement, but it was still it was some break.
They're
Some
talking,
breaks
yeah.
in between. Yeah, when it's not breaks, that's what bothers me. I don't want to hear you talk.
Okay,
I
so you're
want
talking about the
dialogue as
actual.
well.
I don't want to
yeah.
hear you talking song. It's too much for me.
Okay, no, I get you.
You want the acting portion.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me both. A little balance here, guys.
Razzle dazzle. A little spice.
But that's what I was saying. It didn't have to be an entire musical. Like Hamilton, is that an entire musical?
Hamilton goes
You
mute,
look
goes
like you
has
hear your
barely any
whole-
dialogue.
I don't. First of all, don't try to play.
You
me
like
that,
you have
man.
like a whole collection
I like
of
I
musicals.
like Hamilton. What kind of black person do you think I am? Like, nigga, you like you listen to Hamilton.
He's like, now musicals in the
You can say it
70s.
to a black person. Nigga, you like you listen to Hamilton. He like, what the fuck I do to you, fam? I thought I was cool. Why are you talking like that?
So your mom would put you guys down to battle jerk dancers?
I mean, it was hot at the moment.
But I
and then it
imagine
was a
she-
build
You
of
see
confidence.
like the movie Breaking?
Yeah, Alleged
So
Boogaloo.
yeah, they'll just be out there breakdancing and then somebody comes up and battle type
Yeah,
of
like a
thing.
party, like
Yeah,
Nothing,
I know.
nothing
That's cool.
disrespectful or anything like that. It's
It
just,
sounds like y'all was disrespecting motherfuckers.
I
It's like
feel
y'all
like,
walking up eating
I
niggas.
feel like you guys did a lot of winning, and then you were like, no hard feelings.
Eating niggas for no reason. He like, what, fam?
oh my god.
Them little girls is back again.
But like, I don't know if you've seen like you know about the Rock Nation Grammy brunch.
Yeah,
Man, she tried to stun
Yeah.
on you, boy. She just pissed on your foot.
I think I did.
We were.
She
okay.
aimed and threw him back
Yeah.
up.
No, I'm saying that we were like we went viral. We had battled Chance the Rapper and his friend last year, and so it's like if it wasn't for a mom saying, "Hey, yeah, go battle them on the corner," we wouldn't make it a empowering moment right there. It was a moment.
That's dope.
It's crazy.
But it's just part of what you guys do and how
yeah.
you grew up.
It's that's just different
as
that we're just on
dancers.
call. It's easy. It's
Y'all looking for
So
that
how
smoke.
hard is a TikTok if you're that good of a dancer? Like how much time? I always
less
watch
than 5
pe-
minutes.
Really?
Less
Oh, you
than
guys
5
are
minutes.
that good.
For me, it's like I probably just look at it. I look at it once. I honestly don't even look at it.
Well, you're one
sometimes.
take Jake.
I sometimes don't even look at it. I just be like, I feel what I should be doing. I should.
Oh, that was clean.
He practices.
Wait. No, I'm just nice,
You
boy.
practice.
I don't have a TikTok. I don't.
So you have the app, but you don't.
I don't have the app.
So what do you mean? How do you know about this stuff?
I'm not dead. It makes it to Instagram 3 days later. TikTok just makes it to Instagram 3 days
But
later. I see it.
You
I'm
like
all right,
dancing?
yeah.
Like this is obviously a part about. It's a part of a challenge.
It makes it to Instagram 3 days later for my old
For you
self
to
to look
see?
at it and be like, oh, this
Okay.
is what the kids are doing. I like it.
But so you liked it and you learned
No,
it.
I don't. No, I don't like it. You know, I don't like it. I don't like the BTS of TikTok. I don't like the actual production of TikTok. When you see how stupid you fucking look making a TikTok, it just makes me think to myself, "You're a grown ass man. What are you doing?"
How many TikTok drafts do you have?
I've done I've done a TikTok with my niece once, and then one of my little cousins once.
That's cute.
With the kids will make
Yeah.
you do it. That's the only people make me do it. I'm like, all right, fuck it.
Yeah.
I'll
Would
a
you do a
TikTok.
TikTok with us?
5, 6, 7, 8. He's
We'll do something easy for you to do.
Easy for him.
He's just
Easy
comes
for
back.
him.
Oh, you see
This
your
is light
partner?
work
Me,
for me.
yeah, I was so surprised you guys said 5 minutes. I was thinking like a few days. I need like give me like 4 days.
Go
of
on our
rehearsal. I'm just kidding.
Instagram
I'm
and
just
look up
joking.
our up challenge for Cardi B. We learned that routine in like 10-15 minutes.
But like, what is it?
It's full on body dancing.
Show it to me real quick.
No, we're not gonna put us on something
Just
earlier.
show me the basis of it real quick. I'm just gonna get in my head real quick.
Go on Instagram.
Oh, it's already out.
Yeah, it's already out.
And it's already made its way to Instagram
Yeah,
for the
we did that
olds.
yesterday. But the challenge came out like a day or two ago.
The challenge. What is the challenge exactly?
It's the up challenge. It's a dance routine by Sean Bankhead.
You know how Megan had the body challenge?
Yeah. I'm with you.
Are you starting to feel like we
know the
should
challenges,
get
guys.
over to
Yeah.
TikTok?
We already have one.
No, I mean
Like,
just as
keep
human
it?
beings.
Oh no, not
Like
me.
you and I as individuals.
I can't do it. Like if I
Because
don't,
I'm kind of excited.
I'm at an
to hear about
age where
TikTok.
like if I don't want a TikTok because like if I don't have kids and I have a TikTok, I'm at that age where it's like, hey creep, what are you doing here? Hey, what are you doing here? Get the fuck out of here, dude. So I just like to be like in my Instagram world. I know TikTok's there. I know I'll probably be decent at it too, but I'm also like, it's for the kids, man. They're making up fucking stupid dances and shit. They're doing.
Thank you for saying it's for the kids.
The kids can have it. I don't want it.
So you watch Bob Ross.
Those are the only cartoons I watch.
Bob Ross isn't a cartoon.
Bob Ross is an artist, dude.
I know.
Yeah. Out of nowhere, from left field, this person who's been fucking quiet just comes in with an uproar.
I'm laughing at the fact that you're like, Bob Ross isn't a cartoon. Because who would think Bob Ross is a cartoon?
People who don't know who Bob Ross is. Oh, fucking
Everyone knows who Bob Ross is.
He's
everyone.
the big afro white
We
Yes,
know
I
who
know
Bob
who
Ross
Bob
is,
Ross
but
is.
also everyone does not know who fucking Bob Ross
No, not
is.
everybody. I actually found out about him maybe like a year or two ago.
A year or two ago.
Yeah, but it's
And I'm pretty sure
sensational.
You
His
can go through the black
painting.
community and we probably don't know who Bob Ross is. We know who his face is. We know if we saw him in the meme, we'd be like, we know that nigga.
Yeah.
But I don't know if black people just be like, I know Bob Ross. Nick Cannon and Viacom CBS are back on good terms again. Cannon will resume production on his VH1 series Wild 'N Out in the near future. The past episodes of the show are set to begin airing again on the cable network later this week. The patching up of Cannon's relationship with the media giant follows his apology for anti-Semitic comments on his podcast last summer and subsequent work educating himself and working with Jewish groups. Nick has not only apologized and taken responsibility for his comments, but he also has worked to educate himself and others through engagement with Jewish leaders on his platforms, said a spokesperson for Viacom, CBS, MTV Entertainment Group. How do you feel?
Cancel culture
About
didn't actually happen.
Well, cancel culture did happen. It still
Well,
happened.
it happened, but
It
then
still
it's
stopped
like
money
not a
for-
real
It's more
consequence.
so it's like call out culture because
Yeah.
realistically, how many people have they tried to cancel, whether it's Kanye or Nicki or something like that, and they're still relevant? It's you guys are just making their issues known. Like back in the day, what?
No. I agree with you. You're good. You're
Oh, I thought I said something wrong.
No, I was
I
gonna
agree
say
with you.
it just depends on who's trying to cancel you.
Yeah.
That's who it has the power to cancel. That's
Yeah.
the question.
You can obviously stop deals and stuff. That's happened a lot. But at the end of the day, like,
I think they're trying to cancel their presence on social media.
yeah. But it's not really it may be for a moment, but people always go back. It's like I thought weren't we boycotting the NFL? And all of a sudden we're all watching it. Well, some people are watching it.
I mean, it just depends on how you look at it from what perspective. People who felt like, oh, Jay-Z is now doing the Super Bowl.
Were they trying to cancel him at all?
No, well, he executive produced it. So
Yeah.
then some people felt like, well, I guess this allows us as a community to
Yeah.
watch NFL again because Jay-Z is standing with them in solidarity and saying he's going to do this stuff with them to fix some things within the NFL. So some people felt like, okay,
It's
let's
cool
give
to
us a
watch.
pass again.
Yeah.
I think with each company, it just goes about their apology and,
Yeah.
and how sincere it feels.
Mm-hmm.
And then also, if we're going to be real here, about how much people want it. You know what I'm saying? The NFL, people didn't want to give it away.
Mm-hmm.
So the moment you even give a half-ass apology and be like, maybe we shouldn't do that shit, people be like, all right, I guess we can watch again. Because they want to watch the NFL anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's a company you don't mind parting with or a artist or it's all really about your resume. I joke, but I kid, but I fucking mean it. Like, I joke about this as a kid. I remember as a fucking, I want to say a 6th grader, R. Kelly was going through his whole fucking trial for the fucking sex tape and shit. And I remember thinking like, oh, this nigga's guilty. We watched the fucking sex tape as a kid and was like, this nigga's on the shit. We see the nigga. That's the nigga. We know R. Kelly and that is him. He's going down. And he dropped Ignition maybe like 2 weeks later. Niggas forgot. Oh, God damn. There's no remix to Ignition. Niggas was like, this motherfucker's a smash.
Yo, we were so young listening to that song and we didn't even know.
But what I'm saying is that's a joke, but in seriousness, in the same breath, your resume allows you more room, and it's fucked up because people should be judging being people. But your resume is what allows you more room. If you are someone that has a resume that feels like, okay, we're not okay with partying with this, right? Even again, I'm a Michael Jackson fan. Let's go with Michael Jackson. Some people want to part with him. Some people don't. You know why? People ain't going to be okay with partying with the motherfucking king of pop. But let it be Chingy. Niggas will be like, all right, Chingy, you got to go, nigga. I ain't listening to no more Holiday Inn. Or motherfucking Right There. Fuck Right There, niggas, matter of fact. Fuck you and Right There. Fuck the chicken head, nigga. I'll never do it again.
That does suck that we can't listen to Right There again anymore, though.
You be like, nigga, fuck that. Give me what you got for a pork chop? Nigga, no.
I think honestly,
Chingy fan.
Right There was his head.
Every time I try to leave, something keep bringing me
back,
back.
me back.
Like,
Hard. That was Tyrese. Alright. And they had one with Jason Weaver too. That was one call away. Nigga Chingy had hits. Low key.
I'm dead. I feel like the people that were like getting to a bad situation that didn't suffer consequences until maybe like later, I think they're just tied to certain powerful people. I don't really think like the cancel really had an effect back then, but now I feel like social media has really got sensitive, so it's like for anything you can get canceled for. But
well,
so it's not really that deep.
Who's an example of somebody who actually got like I think this is kind of the right thing to happen along Nick Cannon's path, because he said something, he kind of like went back, learned more about it, and is talking about it, and nothing he said like directly hurt he didn't infringe on somebody else directly. He just said something that felt anti-Semitic and then went back and learned about it, which should be like the process of people, right? When you mess up, you learn and you grow. And this idea that, okay, if the cancel culture is that he lost his job and that he got it again, I'm kind of like okay with that. But who is actually canceled? Who, like Kevin Spacey, Louis C.K.?
Well, those are people
like
who've done real things versus like someone who said something, right? And then that person's resume, again, was thick enough and big enough that he's done more good than bad, that I think people were like, hey, I don't know if I necessarily want to part with him for this. I do think that this is problematic. I do think that maybe he should have educated himself more before he made this statement. But in the same breath, I don't think he deserved to go. Like you know what I'm saying? He to me, he puts on. He's an educator in his community, and he puts on for his community in a lot of ways. So I felt like, if nothing else, his work that he's done within the community should have been enough that he wasn't canceled, right? I am happy that they figured it out with him, but again, he was temporarily canceled, right? And again, it goes back to Nick Cannon.
Oh.
And it goes back to
Nick Cannon got fired for saying
his show got taken off.
Yeah,
for
and he
saying
got
some
fired
anti-Semitic sensitive things.
Yeah.
His overall statement had some problem.
Yeah, but if nothing else, brings to a question of like, if like, number one, are we as a society okay with mending these kind of relationships? Like, how do you think people will take to Viacom taking Nick Cannon and Wildin' Out back, or do you think it won't get any pushback? I actually saw this poll randomly on TMZ. I don't even go on TMZ, but randomly on TMZ, that it was voting on if Viacom did the right thing on taking Nick Cannon back, and it was like, huh? What did you vote? You know what I voted. Did the right thing. Of course, did the right thing. I didn't vote, but they did the right thing. But it said like 5% was like, no, they did the wrong thing.
65%?
Yeah, and I was like, that is crazy that people really are so
I feel like though, there's
zero
a lot
tolerance.
of them, like you know, back then when we want to talk about racism and stuff like that, like there was a lot of like, you know, white people covered themselves in blackface and all this other stuff that was going on, production and whatnot. So like for him to say something that probably wasn't intentionally like trying to be disrespectful, I feel like that's something that could be forgiven. Now if it's like abuse or like pedophilia and all the other stuff,
Sure, if there's like another person directly involved.
Yeah, like that definitely you should probably take that position from them. But I feel like opinion wise, like has he ever disrespected a Jewish person or anything? Like
Yeah, I think he educated himself about the things that he was saying that were
are owed like or should be have a chance for forgiveness when it comes to speaking something.
They should have a chance to have a conversation.
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
And like we can't live in a world that people are just like there is no room for conversation, there is no room for growth. As I argue all the time and say, if you don't truly believe in rehabilitation or like people getting better, then why we have prisons?
Yeah.
Why do we have any of this stuff if you truly feel like, oh, people can't change? So why keep them here then if they are not going to get better? Why don't just kill them off? Fuck it. Just
I feel like
I
feel like my experience with the Jewish community is that I feel like if most Jewish people felt like he was in good faith trying to educate himself about these things, I know he's having rabbis on his show and stuff, I'm sure all those people are like, cool, I'm glad he's learning. And then there are social justice warrior types who are like, you're canceled. And those are the 65%.
Gen Z
like,
definitely
nope,
got out of control.
You fucked up. Get out of here.
Yeah, they definitely got out of control. Like you said, we should be able to have conversations. He seems like a person that brings people on his shows and tries to learn from a different perspective or see how somebody thinks. So like that's the way I've seen him. Like we've met him in person before. So, you know.
Cool. Good dude.
Yeah.
Question. Can you date someone with different like political or just views than you? Can you date? You can.
Yeah.
Yes.
People have their own right to believe and think what they want. Like, as long as you're not causing any harm to anyone, then it should be, like, okay. Like, you're not killing no one. You're not touching on no kid. Like, I think it's kind of like a moral compass type of thing.
Yeah. I mean, it's like people with different religions, though, too. There's people that have married someone that was Muslim and they're Christian or, you know, certain things like that. Political views is that's been there since the country started. Like, there's two different parties and people were cool with having their different views and you would vote on it. Mm-hmm. So why is it that you couldn't date somebody that
open
has
discussion, open for debates?
It really comes down, like you said, to the person who they are as a person.
Yeah.
Like, you know them.
So you don't look at any things as like, I guess, non-negotiable or non-debatable, right? Like, so some things you may look at it as, you know, fall in a gray area and say, you know what, I disagree on that policy with you. I don't think that they need to do this thing. Or I may be pro-life. I don't blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
I want to, you know, be on the side of abortion. And then you look at other things and say, well, this is pretty black and white. If you feel this way and this is a strong enough, like, I don't know. I don't know. It's just for me, I know as an individual, I would have a hard time, like, being with someone who I know wasn't in the same fight as me. You know what? If nothing else. Like, even if you are a good person, because no one's here to say that you are not a good person or not. But if I know that you're not on the same side as me, that would be hard for me to wake up every day and live in a house with you.
What would it say for someone to not be on the same side? I feel like a lot of people have different perspectives on that view. It's like it could be, I don't know what type of topic it could be.
Or like it depends on what type of fight it is.
I feel like in day to day it would be where it depends if you don't like talk about it that much. I feel like some people don't talk about it that much or don't have a relationship about it.
But if you don't,
I feel like if you have conflicting points of view and you're both people who like to talk about it, it would be pretty like a lot of conflict. Unless you like talking about it and then you can leave that beside to do other things.
It's weird for me because it would feel like the relationship is fake, right? In the sense of like, if you live in today's world and society that we live in today, it would be hard to not talk about it, right?
Yeah.
It would be hard to not address different things that are going on right in front of your face. So if you were not talking about it, I'd be like, okay, this is phony. Like, we're not even being real people. We're just literally, I guess, loving on the mold that we've created for each other rather than who we truly are. So I know, like, saying, like, people don't talk about it, yeah, that may have worked before there was as much access, before you could really Before quarantine as well. Before the news was brought to your fucking front door. People had all these different escapes. They could go to the club. They can go to bars. They can go to church. They can go to skate. They can go do this thing and this thing, this thing, this thing. You can't do none of that shit no more. So everything is right here in your fucking face right now. On whether it's Twitter or Instagram, whatever it is, the news is right here. So it'd be hard to be with someone who wasn't talking about it at all because I would feel like we're running from something.
Yeah.
I feel like if you're able to talk about it and see from that person's view, and let's say it's a topic where you guys both agree on it, it's just different ways of how to fix it. Let's just figure it out. But at the end of the day, like, let's say if it's political, it's up to these people that are in charge to do something about it. I wouldn't hold that person's view as if that was the help of the decision that was made, like a contributor. When at the end of the day, it's that person that has to fix something. I mean, I don't want to get like too in detail because like, I mean, it's like a broad of like different topics you could say, but I feel like it's possible you could date somebody with different views. It's just the way it sits in your heart, I guess.
Are you talking about the person or like the politician?
No, I'm saying, like I said, there's like a law
you're involved with.
It's like a law, right? And like we both agree it's wrong, but there's two different people that are going at a situation, have to figure it out. So let's say this politician has a certain way, but you don't agree with it, and then your politician has a certain way of dealing with it. And
but if you're like, I think gay people should be able to get married, and the other person's like, I think gay people shouldn't be able to get married, do you have the desire to want to convince them why?
I think you could do agree to disagree type of thing. Like you really love the person.
Because there's ways these people are raised, but it'd be like, is that person going out and beating up gay couples? Is that person like torturing somebody? It could be like, hey, someone is not cool, like grew up like Christian, was like, I don't believe in people being gay, and da-da-da. That's just their opinion. I wouldn't be like, all right, I can't date you because you don't accept that way of living. Because like we have,
she's more worried about like how you're treating people, basically. How do you treat people?
But you can treat people without treating them as well. Like you can't choose the most extreme version and say, oh, well, because they're not beating up people or killing gay people, then they're not harming gay people.
Well, I mean, like even it's just that energy. It's like it's like, oh, me and my homies, like say I'm a dude, my friends, you know, there's somebody that has a gay friend. I'm not gay. I don't rock with being gay, but I don't have no ill will against that person. Like. Totally fine. I could be friends with him.
Of course,
I just don't accept
each his own their preference. Yeah. They can do what they want, but still in the same breath, like when you look at it from, even if you try to look at it from a systemic standpoint, then if different things can hinder the progression of gay people, if different things can stop them from getting whatever equality is across the board, then that's still hurting them. Whether or not we kicking them in the fucking nose or punching them in the stomach. It's kind of irrelevant. If I'm stopping you from getting married, if I'm stopping you from having the same rights as me, then I'm still harming you. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just more that I ain't beating your ass with it.
Oh, yeah, no, like, definitely. No, yeah, no, definitely. It's not like, oh, even though they're not doing that. Actually, two different ways of affecting somebody. But I really feel like it's more levels, like we're against abuse. We're against pedophilia. We're against certain things that's harming people, like, to the max. I think there's just different levels that you guys can have differences or thoughts that don't agree. But if it's to a point where it's harming somebody, then it's an issue.
Yeah. But I also think it could, well, to me, it just depends on how much you want to talk about it. Because I'd be so bothered to talk to somebody who has such a different perspective if we both really felt like, no, I don't know, but on a constant basis. Or if you're just like agree to disagree. And then I
think some things you can definitely agree to disagree. Like everything in
There's
life
definitely
is not
things you agree to disagree. I think religion is a good.
Like churches, we don't think churches is the best fast food spot. Yeah,
it's not.
Yeah, I love it, but I also love Popeyes too.
But I mean, I'm not in here fighting for Popeyes.
I'm just saying, like,
but
you're like, you swear churches isn't it.
No, I know. I like churches. I still haven't had churches in forever because. Like, I ain't no churches in LA that I know of, unless it's, like, in the hood or some shit.
Yeah.
But I ain't had churches in Chicago. So, for me, I don't eat churches no more. Churches used to be all right. Popeyes used to be all right. But I don't really look at them as fast food joints. Maybe they just want fast food in the hood. Maybe niggas was taking forever and taking their fucking precious time. I don't know.
It was dinner food.
He's taking, like, 35 minutes for niggas to make the fucking 6-piece. So, I don't know if I consider it fast food.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Some things are bigger than fast food for me. But I mean, like one of my best friends, Also another one of my best friends too are Christian people. You know what I mean? Like one of my other best
They're
friends
aliens.
is
The way you said that, he was like,
is a pastor, and when he talks to me, we can talk about like spirituality and stuff, and he says it in a way that is through the lens of Jesus, and I say it in my way, and I believe that, and he probably believes I'm going to hell and I should be part of the church. No, I'm just kidding. But I believe that we're kind of saying the same thing. And like he has a really righteous, great reason for being Christian, and I love everything he has to say. But I could totally we could still be friends while not agreeing on the religion.
Yeah, of course you can be friends.
But once it starts affecting other people,
he was talking about
that's
lovers.
Let's
right?
talk about it real quick, because y'all not being real with yourselves. Friends is not the same thing as being a fucking life partner.
Yeah.
Friends is a nigga that you can see whenever the fuck you want to see them. You could be like, yo, nigga, pull up on this Wednesday once a month.
So what's like
a life partner? You live with me every day. This now affects the way we raise our children.
Yeah.
This now affects a lot of different things. You're not being real. Like you can't just say, oh, well, we can think differently. To some extent, for sure.
Yeah.
You should be able to. You should have a free thinking household. But at the same time, some of that thinking at some point is going to be detrimental to the relationship. It's going to be detrimental to the actual upbringing of a child. Whether or not it's right or wrong is subjective. You can argue that all day. It's just whether or not you agree and what direction the child goes in and the confusion you give them.
I feel like everyone has a choice to date someone. If they don't rock with the way they think, then don't date that person.
Exactly.
Yeah. So you have a choice. I wouldn't say it's wrong to be like, okay, this person doesn't believe what I believe in, and I just can't rock with it. You know, you've been in situations where, like you said, someone's Christian and someone can be Buddhist, and it's like, well, we just don't believe in the same things, and I can't.
It also just depends on how bad that bitch is.
Yeah.
Because if she like, if she Buddhist and I'm Christian and that ass is crazy, I might be like, you know what? Let's just get the chanting going on. Whatever we gonna do, it don't even matter.
You
I
would
don't know how it works,
compromise.
but I'm all for it. Buddha ain't did shit to me.
Yeah, it's just up to you how you do it. But if she bad, I mean, that's up to you.
I do have another question though, because there's another thing that goes up, not that deep as much. This is more surfacey. How important is it to date somebody that you're like compatible with sexually? That you like literally like, okay, if somebody like does not have the same sex drive as you or is not as freaky as you, can you date that person?
Why this nigga pop his head up?
Chick-fil-A?
You're a Capricorn, right?
I'm not here is hilarious.
Wait, no, you're a Leo. You're a Leo, right?
Yeah,
You're a Capricorn? Yeah, okay, that's why his head went up. Yeah.
Not even sure what that means. It sounds real.
No, Capricorn.
I don't know zodiacs enough.
I'm a Capricorn. Well, let me not tie it to myself. Different signs. If you heard, like they're freaky, like Scorpios are like big freaks or whatever. But
big freaks.
Big freaks, right?
Ooh, Scorpios, them big freaks.
Big freaks. Big old freak. No, I mean it just depends on your self-control. If you like a person that's not freaky enough as you, like.
No, because in my past, I've dated women who I used to love. Like, oh my, I gotta get this girl next door. I gotta get this this easy to bring home to mommy. You know, a little thing. Like, you know what I'm saying. And a lot of times with that, you may get a girl that is not as sexually
Compatible.
You know what I'm saying? Just out there as you, and you're like, you know what? Okay, maybe we can learn together. Maybe we can continue.
Maybe you can bring it out of her.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. See that?
Yeah,
Like every guy's
I
are
never
cheating.
thought about that.
No, but you can't. But you can't. But not with everybody.
Yeah.
And at the same time, it's like okay, well, how much teaching do I really want to do versus enjoying myself as well?
There's Army Hammers in your monologue.
Oh, that's funny. I'm not even sure how it really ties in. Still funny. Still fucking funny. So no, for me, it's just like I was somebody that used to be like, oh yeah, I gotta get this girl next door, and then I was thinking to myself like, dude, you're not enjoying yourself sexually. Like you're in a
'Cause you're not
relationship, and
compatible.
yeah, you like the girl as a shell and she's cool, but when this motherfucking get time to do what time it is, it ain't getting done the way it's supposed to.
I feel like a lot of guys.
Why'd you have to say it in that voice?
It need to be said in that voice.
That's how the men talk.
The echo on there.
I feel like I feel like times has changed, and guys have like definitely dated girls that are not the girl next door at all.
Because girls are more, it's just more freaks now. It's not that these guys are
I
being
feel like
like,
they've
I
been
guess.
forced to the spotlight. It's been shamed upon for people, and I feel like with the music that's changed, you know, we've been more about our sexuality.
I agree.
Real rap. I
Love
feel
it.
like it's just been, the light has been shined on it.
I
It's
love
always
it.
been there.
Slut
Yeah.
these niggas out. I love it. I fucking love
I'm
it.
not speaking for myself, but I'm speaking for the ladies that I do know.
It doesn't matter. When
It
I
can be
listen to
brought
the
out of
music,
people.
I think nothing but like these women deserve to
I'm gonna
slut
look
these
like a
niggas
slut
out.
on here.
These dudes have been talking all this shit for so many years. Look at them. We don't have on headphones. A whole different show.
Y'all bring the thought out of us.
Are you still here?
For your sound out.
Are you still here, sire? Are you still
We're
here?
women of
We're
the
having a
cloth. Conversation.
With each other. We're on a fucking podcast. We're talking to each other. Rude much?
There's two different types
It
of
was
sisters.
on the topic you guys were talking about.
We didn't hear you. The headphones are gone.
Whose fault is that?
Budget.
Yours. Because you cried over there about
Budget.
fucking headphones.
I don't know if you guys noticed that I'm definitely the talker. She's more the observer.
No, she's going to answer this question, though. You didn't answer the question.
What was the
The
question?
question is, like, how important is it to you to, like, date someone that you are, like,
Sexually compatible with?
yeah, or, I don't even want to say, yeah, sexually compatible.
It would have to be sexually compatible because otherwise a person has to compromise and meet your standards, and it's gonna make them
I think definitely sexual compatibility is a deal stealer. You know what I mean?
I personally don't care
as you're
for
dating
it.
somebody,
That's why I'm
then
just
you
like-
start becoming
Now she
sexually
wants to talk when you're
compatible.
talking. Can you,
Girl, I mean, heck, I please you. What you talking about?
wait, you don't care for what?
Look, let's say if they have a high sex drive, I'm somebody who's like, I just don't care for it. So I would probably have like a low sex drive. So my
Are you
thing
talking about
is-
performance or are you talking about
No,
drive?
but I was just saying this earlier. Sex drive and freakiness are completely different things.
Yeah.
You can have somebody that want to fuck you all day,
But that
they don't know how to
person can't-
fuck, and you be
probably
like, yo, you just want to fuck me all day, but you don't know what you doing. Versus you might be like, we only fuck one time every 2 days, but when we do, we get in that motherfucker. We get
so
in
which
there.
one are you talking about?
I was asking the question. I mean, it's either one. How you ever want to
Oh,
answer? I was
well-
just saying more sexually compatible, which kind of cover
I
both.
think that both, yeah, like you said, both. So, I mean, he just wants to know what you think, sire.
Well, no, you answered the question already. Where have
What,
you
what
guys
was her
been?
answer?
She said, yeah. She said it was super important to her.
Oh, it's important to you.
I think it's important to everybody because it's like as simple as a hug. You like not only do you have to be comfortable with their energy and whatnot, but physically too, mentally, emotionally.
And you can tell from a hug. You can tell from a hug.
Yeah,
You can
like-
tell from a kiss. You be like, this is gonna be trash.
Look, us women.
I
Why
thought
am I even
thought there was
doing
like
this?
different compatibility. So you have the mental, sexual, emotional
The whole
compatibility.
but they all still going to
But
sexual.
I thought you were just talking about one sexual compatibility. Are you talking about everything?
No. I'm saying no. Because the other things could help you obviously be in a relationship. So you might look at somebody and say, you know what, mentally I am being stimulated in every way possible.
I've been
Me
with
and this
people where
person,
they're trash.
We talk all day.
So I don't
we,
care.
Huh?
I said I've been with people who were trash, but I loved them.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't care. I was just like,
So it
then for
doesn't
you,
matter.
It
It
doesn't
doesn't
matter. to
matter.
you.
Yeah,
That's what the answer is.
yeah.
It doesn't matter. Okay, that's interesting.
yeah.
I tried that and I loved them too, and it was dope. Like that was dope. But then I was like, this is just a friendship.
This is just a friend.
I mean, because I got myself.
No, I was like, we should be friends. This is crazy.
I mean, maybe it's just a different way you could be stimulated. People could be stimulated intellectually and all
For
that
sure.
stuff. And
If-
it just
look,
does it for them.
Look, if you can read me a audio, if
A
you can play
book.
audiobook.com, I'm all for it. Just don't know if it's happening.
Some
that
people
much.
really do like they have weird fetishes like feet. Like
Yeah, but you still trying to come in them feet though. You still trying to fuck them feet. At
There's
some
also
point, it's getting
stages
sexual.
of relationships where at the beginning you're very like all about sex, and then sex kind of, from what I'm
Yeah.
from what I've read and stuff,
Yeah,
sex kind of fits. I mean,
Red, he's hilarious.
I'm not trying to say with my. I'm not trying my girlfriend to listen to this right now and be like, it's fading.
oh,
He's-
how long have you and your girlfriend been together?
We've been together for a year this month.
It's
It'll
only a
be
year?
I know. It's only a year.
Feels longer
But
than that, man.
because it was quarantine. Yeah, there we go.
Welcome to TGR Friday. Welcome to Chili's.
The
Happy
energy
birthday.
is back in the building. Well, and I know that as you get into a long relationship, you sometimes have to figure out ways to go like, how do we get this freak back? Or
Of
can we dive
course.
deeper into this freak? Or how do we keep that part of
Y'all
ourselves
got
stimulated?
like bring the freak out of females. You be like, yeah, I did.
But
that.
like y'all
You
never
know,
bring
you
the freak
could
out
be
of each
slowly
other.
bringing a freak out.
But that's compatibility because that's
Right.
it's bringing the freak
It's
out
growth.
of each other. It's driving past that sex
It
shop
was enough.
together and being like, let's stop in there real quick. You go in there first and pick some out for me. I go in there and pick some out for you. That's what the fuck it's about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and what if the girl next door goes like, okay, well you feel you're like, fuck yeah, I'm bringing the freak out of
She's
her.
like,
you,
I brought condoms.
yeah.
You're like,
So-
what? Did you been doing mommy condoms?
So I guess that's the fear that your army
Wild.
Because I can take care of myself. That's why I don't care. Like, if I can do it for
Oh,
myself,
that is.
I'm
Oh,
not.
I walk in and see you or some robot taking my place. I am pissed. I am pissed.
Then they gotta step their game up.
It'd
but
be one thing.
I'm
if
not
I was
gonna
like, making
force you to
come
be
and I did a
like,
whole bunch of,
hey.
yeah, girl, you never want to do that. I don't fucking want to do. I don't care about that.
Like, if
But
a
if I
guy
wasn't
is
making you come and I wasn't fucking you good and I walked in and saw you screaming the robot's name, and like,
That's why some
G-Con
girls
3000. Oh my god.
Well,
and
like
stuff.
everything's a two-way. It's a two-way meet, right? She's okay
Two-way
with that.
street?
Two-way meet.
Is that a sex
Is that
thing?
two dicks?
A two-way meet?
Is that a sexual thing? Is that a double dildo? It's a double dildo.
Everything's a two-way meet.
It's two meats.
Not that at all. Two-way street. I didn't know if I was gonna say it right. Like you meet somebody up two-way.
Dollar out, she's a little
me
bit
halfway.
high.
I'm a little bit dressed, little schmez, off the what is it? Angelic angel? What is it?
Whispering angel.
Whispering.
The angels is whispering, huh?
But yeah, it's like okay, she's cool with that. But is that guy cool with that? It's like you said, you'd be hot if the situation.
If I knew I wasn't pleasing her,
Yeah.
and she did that, I'd
So
be like,
if you
that's trash.
can't meet up to her expectation, then homeboy, it's time to go.
I mean, it's not my problem, but I'm just saying.
No, I'm not saying you. I'm just saying
No,
for
I know
that person.
you're not.
Yeah.
I feel like that's why sometimes girls are like, you know what? He's trash at giving head, so I just don't care for it at all.
Yeah.
There's a
yeah.
lot of girls who will stay with a guy who's
I
trash
used to,
at
I
head,
used to
so
deal
she'll
with
be like,
that
you know
as a
what?
youngin'. You'd be like, she can't suck dick. She's too teethy. She's
So
too
you're like, I don't
teethy.
care for that aspect
Yeah,
of
you'd
it.
be like, baby girl, you good? No. I got you. No, we good.
That's a good example.
You really
yeah.
like you go just scar my shit up.
Not necessary.
Be
but
hard
let's-
getting
but
in my
let's
pants.
say
But
the
then,
main
but then if you're
event.
getting in a relationship with that person, one day you're gonna have to tell them, hey,
Yeah.
it's too much tea.
Yeah, it's too much tea, baby.
Yeah,
And
it's
that is also
do they,
part of a
Do they
relationship.
want to be a hard worker and achieve a new goal?
Well,
or?
they should if they're with you.
You gotta
You know?
love me for me, and you gotta know what
Nah,
works for me.
there's room for improvement.
for sure.
You can get better at anything.
No, I'm saying you
but
gotta
No, he
love
was agreeing
me.
with
I'm
you.
saying
Yeah.
so like if I need
We're all
my
on the
dick
same
sucked
page.
differently, we gotta talk about it.
Yeah.
We gotta talk
And
about it.
this
Yeah.
way and this way only.
And that's when it's when all those things combine.
It
and that's
really
the
just
loving.
depends on the person, how much you like this person, and what you're gonna do about it. I
For
don't
sure.
really, now, if you're just like off the bat, if
If
you're
you're
not
not
meeting the
willing to
standards,
compromise your dick sucking styles with me, that means you hate me.
exactly.
If you're not
All
willing
about
to
the
just change it
compromise.
up a little, that means you being like, fuck you. And you're like, okay.
We're all, but you see how we can think from different perspectives until we have a conversation and understand that. Going
So-
back to the previous conversation.
Yeah,
You know,
that
we
we're all
figured
kinda
this wasn't
saying the
dick
same
sucking talk
thing.
anymore.
It takes to that type of topic to really understand, you know?
I like it.
Yeah,
Well, we've learned a lot today
we did.
here on Wine and Weed, from diamonds and heads to Gorilla Glue.
Put
and
the
hair.
Reading Rainbow theme song behind it.
Yeah.
We've learned a lot about headphones
By burden.
and how they work and don't work. Thank you guys so much for coming.
Can we
by.
do a TikTok?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh wait, no, I don't think you can handle the smoke.
What the fuck?
No.
What are you even talking about, fam?
Yeah.
I think he meant all of us together.
But also, fuck that. It don't even matter. It's
Oh, he
whatever
can't
she's
keep
talking
up?
about now.
he can't keep up.
Who can't keep up?
Dude,
You talking about the wrong person. I'm nice with
You
it.
think I
this
can
one
do
was
a TikTok?
carrying the team on his
You think I
back.
can do it?
He don't even want to dance.
I'll do it.
You'll do
Oh.
it?
Yeah. I'll
Did we
do
have
We'll
a
do it off
battle?
camera. We'll do it off
So
camera.
we're doing a TikTok battle?
We can do one after this. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, let's do it
See how
after
it
so they
comes.
don't have
Alright,
to
check
see
this
you guys
out on
embarrass
someone's
yourselves.
Why do you hate us so much?
Nah, y'all came in with the negativity
Nah,
earlier.
I'm nice. I'm nice. I ain't worried about y'all.
I've never done this dance battle culture, but I'll do it.
DBC. That's a new show, like ABDC.
Oh my God, that's the Gorilla Glue lady's
DBC.
vehicle.
Really?
That's what we've been looking for.
Really?
DVC, Dance Battle Cultures are in the Gorilla Glue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's the host.
Oh.
There you
okay.
go.
In a circle
Yeah.
all the way
Finally
back
got the
to
show. Thanks for tuning in, guys.
We out of here.
We'll see you next week.
Zip it up and zip it out. Thank you so much, Ceraadi. Thank you so much. You guys have been amazing. Welcome to Chili's. Welcome to Chili's.
See you next week.
Yeah.